Philo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are we live? I hope so. What a day. We even threw out a couple of tests out there, but you had a little bit of good news here on who China was sending. The rest of the day, we got comments on China. We got comments from Switzerland, and they were talking about what is going to be at the meeting, and now we are here, but a lot of tension still. What is going to happen on the weekend, the on-ramps, the off-ramps, all of that, baby. So we're going to see what happens, man, all right? But I do have a Philo I'm cooking up. And I lied. I lied. I didn't realize it. Because I said it's not going to be about religion. Or I'm not going to read a lot of the Bible today. But, like, dude, today has to do with money. But, like, that's it. We're having an altar call. That's like, no, for real, though. Today you got to make a choice, big dog. Oh, yeah. I've already been telling y'all. But, oh, man. Oh, I got something for you, bro. So, yeah, you are going to be forced to make a decision today. I don't know if you're ready. Oh, yeah, it's good, though. It's good for you. Believe me, I only want good for you. I'm not, so I'm excited. You should be, too. So, get ready. The briefing hasn't started yet. I could probably get through it quick. You know, but Josh talks a lot. So, we'll see. But either way, get ready. Philo will begin in a couple minutes. And then, yeah, that's it.
The U.S. and China preparing to start those trade negotiations, and that sends Wall Street ending the week on a cautious note. Now, ahead of the talks, President Trump, as you mentioned, floated that 80% tariff on China while urging Beijing to open their markets to U.S. products. Trump saying that he's willing to lower the tariffs on China at some point, but is not going to preemptively lower taxes on China to help move those negotiations along. Investors now skeptical that the talks will result in a comprehensive agreement. They're also looking for signs of easing in the trade war, and that has moved the markets. We check those for you all day long here at Bloomberg. The S&P 500 down 0.25%. NASDAQ also down 0.25%. The Dow is down not quite 0.5%. The 10-year Treasury yield at 4.37% and the 2-year yield at 3.87%. Richmond Fed President Tom Barkin says it is not a given that companies would have to raise their prices to offset the cost of tariffs. He warns that consumers' tolerance after years of inflation is only so high. He says the economy is in a good place, warning that tariffs could put upward pressure on inflation. He spoke at the Loudon Chambers Policymaker Series. For on-demand news 24 hours a day, subscribe to Bloomberg News Now wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Amy Morris. That is a Bloomberg Business Flash. We return now to Balance of Power with Kaylee Lines.
All right, Amy Morris here with me in Washington on Bloomberg TV and radio. Thank you so much. Of course, all of Washington and probably a lot of the country, even the world's eyes, will be not here but abroad this weekend, in Switzerland in particular, as trade talks between the U.S. and China are set to formally begin. Remember, the U.S. and China have had very different messages as to whether or not they've been talking for the last several weeks, really since Liberation Day, in an effort to ratchet down the effective trade embargo between these two countries as it has been described. But now it is finally happening. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, USTR Jamison Greer with China's He Feng in Switzerland to see if they can lower the temperature. The question, of course, is how much could the temperature, and in this case, the rate of tariffs these two countries have placed on each other, be lowered to? President Trump taking to Truth Social today, suggesting, quote, an 80% tariff on China seems right. Up to Scott B. So a lot is in the hands of Scott B., the Treasury Secretary, of course. And we want to get the latest now from Bloomberg's Tyler Kendall, who is live at the White House. Tyler, do we have an understanding of whether or not we think Scott B. or Jamison Greer, for that matter, are going to be able to walk away from Switzerland with something tangible in hand?
Well, at this point, Kaylee, Bloomberg Economics says that they are not expecting an immediate agreement or a permanent de-escalation, but perhaps we could see a lowering when it comes to tariffs, ideally on a reciprocal basis. Now, as you mentioned there, President Trump said that an 80% tariff seems right in his words, but he's leaving it up to the Treasury Secretary as he touches down in Geneva alongside the USTR Jamison Greer. Now, somebody who's not there, but of course still a member of this trade team, is Peter Navarro, and he told Bloomberg Television television earlier today one of the ways he thinks China might actually have an advantage going into the weekend.
They have continuity. The same people are going to be in Geneva were the same people back then. And our regimes change. We have different governments and things like that. But they have the advantage of that kind of continuity. But look, it'll be interesting. Again, I don't want to get ahead of Scott and Jameson or the president.
While President Trump has said numerous times that he would be open.
Thank you. Chadadonia. Oh. Okay, as Philo begins, you're getting a red candle. So please, honestly, I think the fade plays work, bro. Like low key. Not bad. All right, well, you're getting some sort of move here. But yeah, I think she's going to probably say something, and now we're going to have Philo. So I'm glad something happened as we're about to begin, because at the end of the day, this is why we're here, and we keep it separate because not everybody could handle this. I want to talk about other things. It's Friday. My lawn term is near all-time highs. I mean, God is good, finger to the sky. So I want to talk to you guys, and I want to talk to you about what I want to talk to you about. So if you don't like that, that's unfortunate, but I'm still going to be here. So that's why we have it like this. We could do multiple things at once. I'm going to talk to you about what I want to talk about, and I also want to be here for the market. But this is more important to me. And if something does happen that is, world changing, something big is going on, I will adjust, and we'll get to it. And that's all. So no one's trying to force anything on you. You don't like it, that's great. You like it, cool. I don't want to get in the way. That's what matters the most. People want to be here. They paid for it. And we all like being here. So if you are going to distract, we are going to remove you with no second thought. So if that's not what you get out of today in this moment, no need to participate. All power to you. And I hope that's respectable. And I really do think that's how we could build good relationships, And that's how, because you'll see it. There's some people in here, they disagree with me on a lot of things. They're not getting banned. Again, it's a certain level of communication and respect here. So all I ask is that, and you don't like it, no worries, bro. But don't get in the way of anybody else. And same thing on the reverse. If you want stocks, man, we're still here for that. So you could ask questions, but if it's not pressing, I'm not going to answer it. But if it is breaking news, if I make a play, something's going on, we will get right to that. So nothing to worry about, my friend, all right? Does that sound good? And that hasn't started yet. Palantir flushing. But what is this? Interesting. All right, well, I got a good one for you today. I got a very simple one. Oh, but it's so important. Very applicable. I think some of you will like it. But above all else, I've always told you guys, well, one, don't wear yourself out getting rich. I think you're gonna understand that a little more, I hope. But even more so, what is this, bro? Yeah, Palantir keeps going. Oh, man. This Philo, Chad, you are going to have to make a decision. I really hope, and it will be related, but maybe some of you might be like, he's talking to me. No, I'm not. Okay? Everybody, bro. You guys always got to sit on your own and ask. Discernment is a very, very big thing. So not everything is for everybody. And you got to really ask. And that's why patience is so important, dude. You know that? And sometimes you got to move. Sometimes you're not going to be patient. Opportunity and luck. And some things you're not there, but other things you need patience. And this is what I'm saying, though. Like, you got to give yourself time, and you got to, you might hear things. and you might feel a certain way, but you got to really ask if it's for you, man. I really, really, truly believe that, and I think some of you are going to grow in crazy ways once you start really asking yourself, is this for me? Like, actually, and thinking about it. Whether it's words, thoughts, people, places, anything, bro. Is it for you? Oh, I hope they feel me, man. So even better, my intro for today, you guys kept bringing up, Inland was like, yo, you know Johnny Chang? I'm like, I went to high school with him. But apparently Johnny Chang is a common name. But it's this pastor. And I told you guys things ever since you said that. I was like, wait, I keep seeing him now. I got one for you. I saw this morning. And I was like, wow, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. And I agree wholeheartedly. And I want you guys to hear it. Are you ready? So here's your intro. Brought to you by Johnny Chang.
Satan's biggest tactic is to make you step out of your role of a sinner. Satan never tells you to do bad. Satan always tells you to do good. Why? Because if he told you only bad things, you wouldn't listen to him. He tells you to be honest when you have no honesty in you. He tells you to be perfect when you're imperfect, so that you can fail, so that you can live happy when you're happy, following the commandments, sad when you backslide and break them, happy, sad, sin, repent, up and down, up and down. That's what he wants for you. Do you know why? Because if you keep failing, what happens to your spirit? What happens when you keep failing in life, guys? Are you like, yay, failure? What do you feel? Depression, loneliness, emptiness, broken down. Would you agree? And when you're broken down, it's easy to infiltrate you. It's easy to drag you. You know, boxers, they always start off strong. Boom, 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 boom. And when the gas and their stamina starts to run low, they sometimes knock themselves out. They just sit there and eat shots. That's exactly what Satan does to us spiritually. Yeah, love your neighbor as yourself. When Jesus is supposed to love his neighbor and you can't do it. Yeah, give the clothes off of your back. Don't pay your rent, pay someone else out. Help them out first as you struggle. And as you break down, you start to question God. Have you noticed during those times you never go, why, Satan? Have you noticed you always go, why, God? I gave the clothes off my back. I prayed to you. I tithed my last money. I helped my brother who needed money for rent. I let him live with me and he stole everything from me. Why, God? And then Satan goes, yeah, why, God? Come on over to this side. What heart enters you after you break the commandments so much, guys? After you fail so much? Do you know what happens to you? Well, you know what? I tried to keep the commandments. I tried to pray to God. He don't listen. I tried to love people. They don't love me. I tried to do this. They walk all over me. I'm everybody's doormat. Well, today, I'm not doing that. You know what? If I'm gonna mess up, I might as well have fun enjoying while I mess up. And then Satan goes, yes, got him. Satan's biggest tactic is to make you step out of your role of a sinner. Satan never tells you to do that.
Amen. Yeah, bro. I don't know if y'all feel. You're not perfect. You'll never be perfect. Playing that game, bro, is only going to make you wind up going the wrong way. That's it. That's why. The Pharisees, bro. Man, humble. And, you know, I do think you that's a hard game to play, bro. And because you need to have your boundaries. You need to stomp out things and not be around what is not good for you. But at the same time, you're not going to be perfect. And if you try to play that game of upholding perfect, you fall into that. And then that's why it's why God. How come it's never why Satan? Ooh. Caroline speaking. Well, eyes up, baby. Eyes up. I'll be done soon. I got a quick one for you. So, if any headlines hit, otherwise you watch and see. But, oh, dude. Today now. That was your intro. That's it. I just wanted you to hear that. That was good. And I think that gives you a lot to think about. And that's why, too, maybe relax a little bit. And that's why, man, be yourself. Be yourself. Be honestly yourself. And, you know, that's why if you could recognize that and trying to play this perfect game, bro, Nah. And that's why you got to do things because you want to. Don't, again, the fake humble, fall in that. What's she saying? You got it read now as she's talking. So first little one, premiums they're like the same but smashed. So you're buying in the middle. If you buy on here, these are the extremes, and the premiums are just bouncing back and forth, even near the money. Look, every near the money is still like right here. You see what I'm saying? So if you're in the middle, you're in the middle. It bounces up, you're buying on the high end. It goes down here, the calls are going to get slashed by 30, 40%. And then if it bounces up, it goes right back to the middle. So you see, if you're buying the edges, that's how you lose. Ta-da. But yeah, moving, I don't know. I don't have a quote yet from her, but eyes. Yeah, man. So I like that. Shout out Johnny Chang. But I'm going to give you another one. And this right here is what I want to talk about, bro. And I think it has to do with money. It really has to do with spirituality and your mind. But it does have to do with money. It really, really does. And you see this, we talked about this earlier today. Even some of y'all, man, every day this comes up. Every day this comes up in a stock market chat. I'm out of time. I'm running out of time. I need to get it now. I need to just this is so important to me. I need to get all this now. I need to do all of this stuff financially because I'm either running out of time or this or that. Yeah, bro. This pressure, bro. I'm glad I reminded you guys early at many times. Do not wear yourself out trying to get rich. But this is the answer. Here today, my friends. Are you ready? It's going to sound crazy, but this is the Bible. If you want to gain your life, you have to be willing to lose it. You must give up your life if you want to keep it. Do you understand? You've heard this, bro. This is the epitome of the Bible, of the teachings of Jesus Christ. Is this? He says it. You want your life, you must be willing to give it up. If you chase your life, you will lose your life and everything else. You give up your life, you'll gain that and everything else. The whole concept of you want to keep your life, you must be willing to give it up. So listen to what I'm going to tell you. My brother, I am going to ask, are you willing to give up your life or not? And now you're like, what? Oh my God, what? Oh my this, oh my that, whatever you're thinking. Are you willing to give up your life or not? See, most people don't get it. It means what it means at face value. It really does. Oh, but it's so deep. And Chad, this is what I'm telling you, right? You listening. And you guys with the money and all of it. Are you ready? I don't know how many ways I could tell you this, but if you don't understand this, you won't get it. You will miss something. Yeah, Levitt's pumping China. Good comments for now. That's where this is coming from. We'll get to it in a second, but you need to get this, you guys. That's why I said today you got to make a decision. I need you to feel this and understand it. I need you in your heart to be willing, not just saying an agreement. I told you about the people for 5 years. How do some people make 30 grand and they got more assets than somebody making 150? There's people, you can nod your head all day, bro. You could go get the merch. You could go do all of it all day. But if you never get that long term, bro, it's like the rapture. Oh, I hope you feel me. You can say all of it. It doesn't matter unless you do it. Oh, bro, you need to feel me on this. You know why? Because here's the answer, Chad. And I'm going to ask you this. You need to frame this as the question, but be ready and understand this right now. Bro, are you willing to not get everything you want? Like, actually. Don't just say, yeah, I know I'm supposed to. Again, just like the Johnny Chang thing, bro. Yes, you're supposed to be a good person. But you're not going to be. You don't need to play this fake weird game and nod along because I know I'm supposed to. I know that's what it's expected. And yeah, I know especially in this. And if I want to be accepted by the community. No. Honesty. Be real. It's all fluff. It's all bullshit. Right now, I want you to think and really ask yourself, are you willing? How are you going to behave if you don't get everything you want? Are you willing to let go of everything right now? Yes or no? You want the car, you want the house. I just want to take care of my family. What if you don't? Or will you be willing to give up all of that? Yes or no? I know you're tempted to put in right now a hypothetical scenario. It doesn't matter. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't care what the response is. It's a very simple question. Because bro, you wake up every day. Every day you got a goal, a mission, you're planning, I want this, you're thinking of the future, all these things, then that's good. That's not a bad thing to do. You should do that. Amen. But my brother, are you ready in your heart, your soul, your mind, your spirit? Are you ready for disappointment? And I don't mean the normal disappointment. I mean, you need to look me in the eyes and be able to say, you could take everything and it doesn't matter. You need to be able to the point where you could say, bro, I am on this mission, even if it's stocks, and I am on this mission. And if I don't get it, even if it doesn't play out how I want it to, I still win. I'm going to do it. Do you get it? You have to be willing to let go of all of it. What you think you're going to get, what you think it'll provide, the prestige, the money, the comfort, everything, bro. I mean real shit, though. Don't just nod your head. No, yeah. Motivation, yeah. We all agree. Oh, fuck, this ain't no David Goggins video. Are you willing to give up your life? Do you not understand how heavy that is? Levitt, Rubio, much involved in Pakistan, constant contact with Indian leaders. She's saying something.
45% tariffs in place on Chinese imports. Today via Truth Social, he said that he'd be possibly open to lowering those to 80%. Why the change, and how did the president land on 80?
The president still remains with his position that he is not going to unilaterally bring down tariffs on China. We need to see.
It's all sounding the same. Might be a trap.
The reason that's
is going to or go both ways if you're going to take it. Hold on. Even the premiums are barely budging.
As for the
hella trappy.
That was a number the president threw out there, and we'll see what happens this weekend. And always in the effort of transparency, I'm sure you'll hear directly from the Treasury Secretary.
They both went up.
After the negotiations conclude. Jackie.
Thank you, Caroline. Why did the White House announce this deal with the UK before all of the details were finished?
That's not true, actually. I saw the fact sheet. I saw the deal as well.
Okay. Well, just say nothing, bro. 80 for tariffs is the number Trump threw out. That's it. That's what that's on. It sounded bad at first, and then she ended it with the same news. It's the same shit. Again, I think that other stuff I told you earlier today, the little tariff, the duty thing, I think that's a little bit more important. That's real, yeah. But she's just honestly, we're just getting pinned, like I'm saying now. If you buy the back end, the top or the bottom end, that's where you're getting washed. All right, well, yeah. See, U.S. needs to see concessions from China, she says. Honestly, we need a bigger. It's all duds, bro. You might get lucky if you're positioned right, but until you need it to break. It's all a scam. The individuals, K. Weber Bowen. But yeah, man. I don't know if y'all were hearing me, bro. We're talking about giving up everything. Are you really in your heart okay with that? And I need you to get this. Do you not realize what I'm talking about, guys? This is every day. Every single day. And people go, but this is why the young guys are gambling. This is why you could be in a good position, make a lot of money, and still squander it. Swear to you. Because people are in positions and they want something so bad. No? You don't want this stock shit that bad, really? I know you want. Everybody does. Think about it. You want the money. You're like, I need it. I need it in my life. I need this. I need to be living like that. I should be already like this and this and this. And that's why no matter what I do, I got but it's not working. How come? And then this and then this and then this. And then you come on. Are you not getting it? My brother, you're not willing to let go of it. That's why. I promise you. Lose your life and you'll gain it. Say, give it. I don't care. You need to be able to work, be disciplined, drive, but it's something internal. But if all we want is these, again, you want the physical, you want life. If you want life so bad, you'll never get it. You don't think that's weird? Believe me, did I want money my whole life? I did. I've always told you guys. I always wanted to be rich, bro. I saw it. I didn't understand why we weren't rich. I was like, why can't we? Wait, why don't we have this stuff? Wait, what do you mean? I don't get it. But J&J, they're selling now. The 10% baseline will remain for UK, says Levitt. Dude, I always wanted money. And as I grew up, I always wanted to be rich. And then eventually there was a shift in my life, where it wasn't all just money. And it's funny because that shift made me a lot more money looking back. And I see how my life changed. There was one point in my life where all I wanted was money. But then there was a point where I said, there's more to money. And then again, I started getting curious about this Bible they tried to throw at me my whole life. And a lot of other things, but it became more, it wasn't about that. You know, you know who does it the best? LT, Lending Tips. He is a guy that some situations I could get very bothered and mad. You guys, I don't know. I don't think you guys have ever you haven't seen the Ellen DeGeneres side of me. You know that, right? That's why, for real, like, word to a hater. If you guys ever think you have bothered me, I swear to you, you have not seen it. I can't. They would Ellen DeGeneres me. I'm vicious. You don't know that? Ask Lending Tips. Go ahead. He'll tell you. Because, oh, dude, there's some things in life, some moments, some deals, bro. Oh, I'm a terror. And I'm all of that, right? And then I used to get mad at times because he would always do this thing. Even if it was the worst thing ever, he'd be like, why do you care? He's like, I don't care. He'd be like, man, he's like, I used to drive a Lexus SC400 with flat tires with the little mini wheel. He's like, man, you understand? He's like, what do you mean? He's like, I got my kids. We have food. What are you saying? That's it, every time. Doesn't matter if it's serious or small. That's what he'll always say. But that's part of it, bro. It took me many, many years to understand. Because at one point, I'm like, what do you mean you could eat? Oh, what do you mean? We talking money. Is this, business. No, bro. It's like, for real. Like, bro, we were poor. We already had nothing. We should have died for other reasons, bro. What do you mean it's all about money? I don't care, dude. I'm alive. Do you understand that? But do you value that? Do you see what I'm saying? We all know this. And at different times in my own life, I couldn't value it. I don't know if y'all feel me, bro. And I'm saying this to you guys. Because for those of you, bro, I know what it's like. Obviously, different scenarios and different lives and steps that got us to where we're at. But nah, bro. You guys stress in and you want this. And what you want is a good thing. That's the thing, bro. Don't let anybody knock you for ambition. Don't let you know what I'm saying? What do you mean? All these things, working hard, being ambitious, being disciplined, being fair, creating wealth, providing. These are all good things. Those are virtuous. Usually the lack of virtue is when those things get corrupted. Is when the good things turn bad, or then you do bad things to get the good, right? But those things are all good, bro. What are we talking about? But you have to be willing to say my life is more important. And there's something else invisible. My brother, you could have everything you want. You get to that deathbed, it doesn't matter. That's why people say when you have kids, things change. But I'm telling you guys right now, and especially if you feel that you're behind, or if you have this weird feeling of just like, I need it, and if shit's not working, hear me, bro. If shit isn't working, because I know, but you have to be honest with yourself. Are you really giving your utmost ability? Are you really being disciplined? Are you gambling? But all of that being said, and you're like, it's not working. Bro, you just have to be willing to let go of it. And everybody, I don't care what it is or what you are looking for, but dude, this is all it is. I know that there's already been a gap. And we talked about it this morning, but I'm telling you, more of the gap will be like this. Do you not get it? 5 more years from now, I'm going to know who was willing to let go and who wasn't. Think about it. I tell you, never sell your long term. But you have to be willing to let go of it. It's funny. It's ironic. It's beautiful. It's contradicting. But that's the one that matters, bro. But dude, this is what all of you, are you willing to give up your life? Phrased way better. Are you willing to not get everything you want? I need you in the deepest part of your soul. Right where you're at. Everything, bro. I need you to figure it out and say, yeah, I'll be cool with it. Or not. And if not, you need to find out why. If you get what I'm saying? If you can't say that yes, that is the root of the problem. Do you understand? That's it. I'm dipping in the market. You posted the message twice. It's at the same spot, brother. And then you sold your long term. Again, you are exactly what I'm talking about. I mean no disrespect. You see what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about the market. Take it. Go ahead. Do you see what I'm saying? You want it so bad. You're selling, you're buying, you're this. Nothing could be happening. And you're like, Josh, you want it? Let go, brother. That's what my Philo of today. But chat, it's the same thing, bro. Do you feel me? But I need you guys, like, I'm dead serious. This isn't just a Philo, bro. You need to really understand right now. Why can't you let go? Seriously. And how are you, like, for real, I'm going to challenge you a little bit. Because how are you telling me you believe in the Bible? How do you tell you worship the Lord Jesus Christ? Yet you cling to this worldly life and worldly ambition? My brother, make the most. We are here on this earth. Make the most of your time and live up to everything. But again, what do you mean you can't let go of this life? This is what we were told to do. And the irony is that it is for us in eternity, but even in this life on this world, if you're willing to let go, my brother, you're going to go a further way. You are going to receive a lot. That's why I'm saying some of y'all are like, how come it's not coming in? How come I can't get this? How come it doesn't work? I feel like I'm behind. Let me make a bad decision. How? You see what I'm saying? Once you're willing to let go of that, you'll see. You say, I'm willing to let go, things will come in. You will start to receive. But if you're so focused on receiving, you can't let go of the door, my friend. Nothing's coming through that door. This is people, money, places. It's everything, dude. But dude, if you're not willing, if you're not willing to fail, you're not willing for real disappointment. Come on, bro. That's it. And I say this, I want to see you guys do good in the stock market. Again, I have thousands of testimonials of people who have gone amazing with even the littlest amount. Bro, it's going to happen. And you could do it, but you have to be willing to let go of it. Do you see what I'm saying? Whether you started with a lot of money or not, I'm telling you, this idea and people not willing to deal with disappointment, feeling entitled to whatever, it forced them on the rules, breaking the rules and going this way. And again, the people humbly, bro, with $200, $300, whether they felt behind or not, they said, I don't care, whatever. They were willing. They said, you know what? It is small, but let's go. Yeah, little by little. They were willing. It's funny, the people who had more but were not willing, they were so scared of losing it, or so scared of falling behind, that they wouldn't make the right steps. I'm telling you, this is the answer. And you guys are like, man, we have all these tools, all this info. You live through the most prosperous generation in the world right now. And then you're like, how come it doesn't work? How come I can't do it? How come? Why? Yeah, my brother, it's not you. It is you, but it's not you. You're not lacking the skill. I don't think you're lacking the mind. You have it. But what you don't have is you won't let go. Do you see what I'm saying? This image in your mind and where you think you're supposed to be and what you should have and what you're entitled to get and all of it. You won't let go of that. That's why. And every day you see that image, you're like, I need that. No, we got to get that. That's why. And I can't. No. Let go, bro. The moment you're willing to let go of all of it, you will be shocked at what comes back. So, Chad, that's all I wanted to tell you, man. You give up your life, you keep it. You cling to it, you lose both of them. This is age-old wisdom of the universe. Well before all of us, they were saying this. You need to comprehend it. Go apply it however you need to, but make no mistake, it's are you willing to not get what you want? And can you still find the joy in life? Can you still be you and live? But dude, that's a shackle, bro. Watch what happens when you release it. And that's why I'm saying, if you think, bro, and I love y'all, for real. I'm not trying to, I see this question every day, and I'm not trying to talk about anybody specifically. I love you. I want you to break out of that chain. That's what I want. That's why I'm telling you this. That's my motivation. That is what I hope to receive at the end of this. That a chain is broken. That the guys in here, the women who you guys got these, you're, like I said, you're right at the ceiling. Something's going to give. And this might be it, but you have to let go. That something is chaining you. And it is an idea. And it's this pressure. You need to get all these things. You need this. And if you don't get this, you failed. If you don't have this, and you got to have it like this, and you're going to make all this. We need to make this much. All of these plans and expectations. So have good goals. Have a big goal. Have the house, the long term, multiple businesses. Oh, you name it. Have those goals. But guess what, my brother? I know I'm going to take the steps and I'm going to stay on that road. But even if I don't get it, that's fine. I'm still going on the road. Do you understand? And I'm going to enjoy it. And I will make the most of it. Even if there's no rainbow at the end. You know that, right? And I hope you know this is how I made this channel. I had different opportunities. I've told you about the funds and all of that. And that's it. But one day, that's what I believed here with this channel, bro. Well, I don't care. The moment I'll talk to you, everybody. I don't care whatever happens. Again, bro. Like, for real. The Isaac Philo, bro. Even then, I'm in your ear. I've been blessed. People will listen to me. I got to do good with it, man. I'd rather you got to hear good in your ear. Because what else is there going to be? But like, dude, that's why whatever I'm going to unsubscribe. I will get banned. I don't, that's okay. Do you not get it? Yeah, even if I spent 5 years every day, every hour, thousands of hours, hundreds of thousands of dollars spent, all these things, bro. Guess what? Even if nothing came out of it, amen. Or do you understand? You need to understand that for you. You need to adopt this example. Do you understand? That's what I'm telling you. Again, you tell me, Josh, if you want to keep the Chad, you want to keep the YouTube. No. I'm willing to lose all of it. I always have been. Are you? You have to be. Or you will get chained to whatever you're scared to lose, brother. The money, friends, everything. You name it. Spy is going. I think she's still talking. She said they called Zelensky. Oh, no, I guess not. I think she just wrapped up. All right, well, back to VWAP. Premiums got clapped. So, Chad, bro, this is it. I need you this weekend to really figure this out. And you got to think about it, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. You might just have to figure out that situation, job, whatever. Would you be willing to, again, because you're going to have that happen. Like I'm saying, you're going to be presented with opportunity. Oh, no, you got to protect this, keep this. Oh, no, be careful. But no, what really matters to you? And it's shown with what you cling to. You know that, right? That's why I'm saying the money ain't going to help you, dude. And I think a lot of you who are already so smart, bro, that's why you're here. That's why you've taken all these steps, bro. And you've gone to a certain level. And that's why I'm just like, dude, the only thing holding you back right now is that you're still holding on to something. Whatever happens, gonna happen. Be okay with it. Amor fati. But you cannot have this pressure. And you need to start really looking and saying, bro, even if I never became a millionaire, even if I never got this, I'm successful. And I'm still going to do this because this is what I wanted to do and I'm going to do it. It's, again, you're like, well, why would I do that? I'm not going to get what I want. Exactly. You see, that's why people don't think like that. But I'm telling you, once you're willing, genuinely, honestly, in your heart, able to say, you know, and I will go on that path and I will be successful, even if I don't get these things, that, my friend, is letting go. And that, my friend, you're going to be surprised. But Chad, are you willing to not get everything you want? And it's a dude, I look forward to meeting some of you. You know that. This ties into a lot of Philos, bro. And I'm telling you, there's somebody on the other side. Oh, I know. One day, I think I'm going to meet some of you. And I'm going to meet the version of you that is willing to lose. And is still, but will work, that works the hardest, but isn't motivated like that. It's a different motivation. You will be a dangerous man. You know that. Some of you are a threat. What do you mean? What do you mean this guy will work hard, will do this, you guys will do all these things, and you're even okay if you got nothing for it? You're okay if, that's a threat. You build something in that, Chad. That's what I'm saying. Who's going to control you? You control you. Amen. Amen. So, Chad, you got a lot of thinking to do this weekend. I hope I meet some of you on Monday, but maybe it takes more. It's not easy. Maybe it takes more than that. Whatever it may be, but simple, man. Let go. Be in your heart, dude. That's why I say this ain't no nodding Philo. Woo, 10%. Yeah, let me get an SGD shirt and never make a long term. No. You need to do this. You have to really just, hey, man. I do. It's okay. Be honest. You act like God don't know this. You act like God doesn't know you're a greedy bastard. He knows I am. That's why I'm saying you got to just come to it. You know you want the money. You know the things you want. No one's holding you for that. But you have to be willing to want something more than that. Or be willing to say that if that doesn't even happen, I'm still success. I'm a successful person for setting out and doing what I did and what I wanted to do. So, Chadadonia, may God bless all of you. And I hope you bless yourself. I really do. I really hope you pick up your mat and walk and you get up and you meet, you could go meet God with that right now and really come down and start thinking of this. Bless yourself this weekend. And really ask yourself, am I okay with this or not? What do I really care about? And then why am I not focusing on that? But watch. Some of you might be able to come in the next week with no fear. That, again, I hope no fear doesn't mean more foolish. The real one, it means more wise, but no fear. Oh, I hope they feel me. So, Chad, take that one to the bank. That is your philosophy, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We're live Monday through Friday. You're already subscribed. I said, go pray. But man, figure it out. Be willing to let go. For real. And this, like I said, bro, it's money. It's money. Above all else, at bare minimum, there's a lot in life, bro, and it's a beautiful thing. But even if you were just a greedy bastard, this applies to you and me. All you got to do is let go. There is another person on the other side. There's 2 timelines. You know that? The version of you that won't let go and advanced in life but always felt behind. right? And then had it and lost it because he felt behind and did something that didn't make sense. He clung to it so much, he lost all of it. And then there's another version of you that lives this life with high ambition, goals, dedication, discipline, but you are not chained to whatever happens. And you're very, whatever it is, you're okay with whatever. That's crazy. So take that one to the bank, Chad. That is your Philo. That is your Philo. I will give you flesh for that one. Yes.
And I thought about, man, that this thorn in my side, this flesh, that when you grow in maturity, when you grow with God, you start to hate the flesh because you feel like, man, this thing, it frustrates me all the time. Like, dang it, you thought about that again? Dang it, you doing that again? Dang it, you talking like that again?
Yeah.
Like, when will you grow out of this?
It's a cult, baby. Yeah. Hey, listen up. I won't say this shit again. You don't really love yourself. The flesh ain't your friend. I done seen the best band. Best friends turn pretend. A little wind could change the trend. A little air could mean the end. I ain't doing strums. Life already tripped me out. Thinking about the little things and how it made me different now. Little bit of scripture bring me problems and they brought me out. Fearing about the future, only time you fear of missing out. Past ain't the present, but we say that it's a gift. That's ironic, that's like calling for murder to bring the peace. I heard that you don't agree. You heard it but didn't see. You learned it but wasn't free. The news of monopoly. Apart from these parting seas, my partner, please don't pardon me. I'm on the law for all my bras. I fucking love you, kill them all. Save a 10 of every dollar. Think the future, not tomorrow. What you do, not who you are, but how you move set you apart. Demons keep on knocking, but like Powell, I'm gonna close the door. People keep on talking, I just really wish they listen more. Born alone, die alone, don't care if you don't like me, bro. Enough for being core, I know you know there's more than just the world. Love what I create, so it don't matter if you hate. You can learn a lot in life, but you'll never know the day. Karma or a judgment, either way we meet in fate. And they say revenge is sweet, but at least we eatin' steak. Lord bless to me, no I ain't been meek enough. Sometimes I ain't been speaking up. My eyes would lie when seeking them. I died 100 times, but I'm alive is why I'm preaching them. I know it's by design, but I can't lie, I feel I'm free to love. Forgive me if I overshare, but why the hell you over here? I move my people over there. Been around the world and I seen lots, but I ain't seen it fair. The ones that's always listening, the same ones saying they don't care. Nah.
Just close the door. Close the door.
Viper.
It's a cult, baby. Coach always said, don't look down when you dribble. Arguing right, left, I went up the middle. That's a big account, but it started with a little. So before the bounce, I sold for my initial. Swear I lost count, head just on a swivel. This ain't bout clout, it's about who's beneficial. Finger to the clouds with the whip superficial. Made my mama proud and some friends artificial. Why you getting loud? Trying to keep it civil. Told me run it back, now I'm up triple. Dime is a dime and a nickel is a nickel. Eyes will arise when the money's in the middle. I ain't that wise, they just shady, that's simple. If I'm not that guy, then why would y'all listen? See, it get nervous when I'm quiet. It don't happen on the cell, I make the money when I buy it. Passionate as well, and I love it, you should try. I had to let it play. I think it related to today. It's a good one. It's a good one. Please just move. Good advice is never taken by a fool. I took a look at life like a mechanic look at tools. Cheap, fast, and quality could only pick two. It's good, man. We'll play it after. It's a Friday. Oh, I need to go do that. I need to get my girl. I need to book something for her because she's leaving. I forgot. I was supposed to do this. She said if I want the points. And I said, I do want the points. I forgot. We did it. We made it in. The bitches hating. It's not a big head. I just know the size of the crown. You watched a lot of porn. Does it look like I'm fucking around? Oh, that's the craziest bar, bro. Good job, uncle. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let's make sure she didn't get it yet. Lyft. Is it down? Remember it did that last time? I swear, last Lyft earnings, it was up like 30%. And then it came down. Yeah, so it's actually up this time. Yeah. I thought it would be down after going up 30. But yeah, we're back, you guys. We're here. I hope you're doing good. But Spies Up, not really off of headlines, just kind of randomly. If you think about it, where was that one? Here. That I like that headline about the pausing imports or the import fees on the duties. So other than that, I don't think anything else was a new development. Caroline Leavitt pretty much said the same thing. We didn't listen, but according to The Wire. So other than that, bro, you're barely moved. You might now SPY's actually green. SPY and NASDAQ actually in the green, so do what you want with that. But other than that, Chad Adonia, a little Friday melt, dude. You got like 2 hours, dude. Order a little melty, dude. Or a little cheese melt. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord. Such a good song. And he will lift you up. It's facts. It's facts. So now would be a good time too, because I'm going to be doing something right now at the same time as talking to you. But if you have any off-topic questions, even stocks too, this is a good moment. But then we're going to open up in like an hour, unless you guys want to keep them out. I said I'll let you guys vote, so it's up to you. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord. Oh, a little Fibonacci cheese melt, dude. Oh, do you want to do the... I don't know how to make the game, though. We could do the game, but I don't know how to select 10 of you in a manner that enforces hard work, dedication, and doing homework, you lazy mother... Why don't you do your homework? That's America's problem. We don't like homework. You know that? I got beat, so I like homework. So that's it. I see you want to pick a number, you American... I'm American too, damn it. But yeah, his name is your name actually doing homework? That's amazing. Yeah, we need more homework, bro. We need more homework. How many your watch list notes? No, man. No. That's it. Do you know how many people are in prison with Bible notes? And they killed somebody yesterday. So, nope, doesn't work like that. No. We need to find a way to put you guys a real test of knowledge and attention and comprehension. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord. Years, baby. Amen. You don't know when to start? Well, you start when you're willing to give up the idea of trading for a living. So once you could accept that there is a real life where you may not trade for a living and you're still happy and you get things that are good for you, once you accept that, then you will begin. That is what the Philo is telling everybody. And I believe it. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord. What else we got? Another CPI. People will like it until they like freak out about the economy, because that's the next up. So right now, the soft data is bad. It's coming up a little bit. But generally, from big investors to what the TV tells you, what is this? U.S. reviewing benchmark capital ties to China startup, Semaphore. But the next thing is going to be about the economy slowing down. So that's all you got to do. Just wait for that. So the CPI comes down, people will start getting ideas, and then just a matter of if the hard data comes down or not. But it's really about growth, I guess, is the easy answer. People will like a CPI, and they'll guess what happens to growth off of it. But it really comes down to growth actually slowing down. Otherwise, if CPI comes down and growth does not, that's good. That's not a bad thing. That's a great thing. But then if CPI comes down and growth goes down, then the market's going to start vomiting. And then people are going to say then you get a recession. That'll turn into deflation probably. Doesn't work. All right. I haven't played of Oblivion like since Xbox 360. That was the last time I played it. Whirlpool like 89 or 82 or 91. So wherever, I haven't added it since wherever it is in the picture. Humble yourself in the sight of the Lord. I know, bro. It stopped I don't know what it is. It's something, I think I need to update my driver on the video card, because I got one the other day. I took a picture of it. I got this one. Video TDR failure. NVLDDMKM.sys failed. That's what caused the last one. They were still up. You haven't been able to find these. Have you checked the description of this video? So if you actually just go to this description, there will be at least 2 or 3 I think you could find. Oh no, I took it out. Oh yeah. What? Damn. Now you guys gotta hunt even more. But search how to find 1000% options. I think it's just on this video though. I think it's because the Philo. I might have it on the other description. Yeah, there you go. See, this one shows up if you search it. How to find 1000% options, the trading fraternity. I probably sound like a kid.
1000% on this option. Well, think about what you got here. So,
and then my voice got fried. That was 5 years ago, this video. It's kind of crazy. And I had a mic like this one, but it was different. But yeah, here you go. Watch that one. Mm-hmm. How do you change? I think I just got older. I really think, and I mean, again, I was recording in like different places. I was just recording in like an empty room then. Then I had a different mic. And then, yeah, I don't know. And then I just got older. Now I sound like this. Welcome to Stock Market Live. I'm glad that you're here right now. Well, nice to meet you. My name is Joff. Cough, I smoke a lot. Listen, if you're going to talk shit, talk your shit. But no. So, very rude of you. You know, because I give you 1,600 hours a year. So, although I do sound like I smoke a pack a day, yeah, it's because I have to talk to you, bro. I don't have to. I did it because I wanted to. But then that's why little fuckers who always got something to say, I'm like, okay, well, we need less of you, more of the nice ones. Because the nice people make me nicer. The mean people, I could be a bully too. So, you know, we just got a vibe, bro. But yeah, do you know what 1,600 hours a year is of talking? That's not including a watch list. That's crazy. But yeah. You thought I was Tim Dillon? Did you just comment on my sexuality? Because I sent Lending Tips a Tim Dillon video, and he commented on my sexuality. I said, what? I didn't know. Uncle, my favorite artist, Lupe. I love Lupe Fiasco. I'm a big fan. Try BIOS update. Is that through the little NVIDIA app or just like the computer? But yeah, I don't know. It's just this computer. Surprisingly, the Threadripper has been giving me shit, man. And he will lift you up. BIOS updates are scary. Oh yeah, can't you fry it if you lose power? Yeah. But it happens like once, usually after the weekend. Like literally after the weekend, like Monday, Tuesday, my computer like just glitches out. And then it's chill. I mean, he does a lot of work, you know, so not blaming him. The caster on my throat? Like, topically, right? Or you mean like drink that shit? But I know I have it. I rubbed it on my like legs and it's like good for my muscles. It's so weird. But yeah, I've never really thought about it. Like, yeah. No, I'll try it. It's a good idea actually. Dude, castor oil is the shit. I love it. But then it feels disgusting. It's like sticky. It's not good. It's not good. I don't like. Isn't it petroleum based? I don't know. But it's just so good. I'm a big fan. You have castor oil in your conditioner? Dude, it's like a miracle drug. It's a drug, right? Or it's like a plant. Could kill you too, but no, bro, it does everything. And it's like good. It's literally like I put it on cuts, I put it on my muscles, If I ever get like a rash, I tell you, remember I went snowboarding and I got like chilblains. Do you guys know what that is? Does anybody know what a chilblain is? It's the worst thing ever. I did not know what this was until I got it. Does anybody know what a chilblain is? Not castor oil. We went through this last time. Chilblain. You don't know what a chilblain? I never knew what this was. Tim already figured it out. It's like you get too cold. I didn't know this exists. I don't go in the snow. It was when I came back from the snow. I got this like huge rash on my foot and it would itch. And it would like hurt. And I was like, what is this? And I didn't know what it was. But it wasn't anything. It was just literally your feet get too cold. It's like a cold blister. And I was like, what? And then it wouldn't go away. And it would just itch. And it would hurt. And I was like, what? And then, bro, literally a week of castor oil. When I go to bed on my socks, I just put socks on. I just did some Diddy shit to my foot with the castor oil, you know, in the knot. I guess I made it sound worse. But, and then I wear a sock and for a week and I went to bed and gone. Never had it again. And then not any time, bro. If I get like even like a little pimple anywhere, anything, just castor oil, that shit. Every day. It's good. Good for anti-inflammation, I think. Consult your doctor. Yeah, I think I meant no Diddy. I didn't. This is why I can't. You guys, your slang. No, Diddy. Bro, weren't you guys on the game with me? Remember we were playing? Oh, no, that was Tim. Oh, I forgot. I thought I was live. Dude, this was like a couple months ago. I'm just playing Call of Duty on the weekend. Tim joins up the game with me, and me and Tim are just playing matchmaking, right? So I wasn't live, but me and Tim Whitman are just playing. And, bro, we get into this lobby. And I swear to you, bro, it was like a 10-year-old just saying the wildest things about Diddy and Diddy Party. And he's like, no Diddy. And then just saying and I'm like, what? And then, yeah, it was terrible. No, it was terrible, bro. He was like 10. It was a child. So, yeah, bro. It was not good. Well, all right. Let me go pee real quick. We're not going to free them yet. We still have a time. It's early, bro. Matt, should we just play 2K right now? What? Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean, this is such an interesting development that's happened over the last several months in the background. You know, these small refineries, these so-called teapot refineries that are in China that are accused of processing Iranian oil. This is a big deal for the oil markets, for the sanctions world, for what's going on with talks with Iran and what's going on with talks with China. So I think the reaction has been, obviously, this is complicating this trading relationship. This is complicating getting a deal here. But at the same time, you do have a lot of folks in the administration still who are hardcore China hawks that want to see us going after China on a number of fronts, and also are hawks on Iran and want to see us cracking down on that. So there's a nexus there of things that does not necessarily help us get to a trade deal with China, but certainly is in the long-term security interests of the United States in the view of some in the administration.
Can you look at the U.S.-UK deal and take anything from that to try and forecast what we'll do with China, or is it just such a completely different situation that the two aren't comparable?
I think it's a different situation in a couple of ways, but I do think that there are some things that you could take away from the negotiations with Great Britain. One thing is that the 10% across-the-board tariff. So Peter Navarro was on Bloomberg TV this morning. He was asked about this. He talked a little bit about this, and he's really pointing to that 10% across-the-board tariff as something that's targeted not just at tariff barriers, but non-tariff barriers as well. So that is something that is likely to remain in place no matter what happens in any of these negotiations, and we saw that with the UK announcement yesterday. We saw also this idea that the U.S. is going to start to do deals with allies and partners in advance of any more substantive talks with China. So what they're trying to do, and this is something that Bessent has talked about as well, is kind of get everybody on side, get everybody on the U.S.'s side, and then negotiate some sort of bigger deal with China. And the UK, obviously, a long-time historic partnership with the U.S. Over the years since World War II, which was referenced in the discussion yesterday, and that is going to be something that I think the Trump folks are going to lean on to say, look, we're getting these deals done, even though some of the details, as we found out, still need to be sorted
you're
out.
moving.
We're getting these deals done, and so this puts the onus on you, China, to kind of come to the table and work with us before we get too many.
Even
people on
biotechs
our
are
side.
dumping.
So we'll see how that all plays out.
Dan, great getting your context here. Thanks so much for joining us with that intel. Dan Flatley there is a U.S. Treasury reporter for Bloomberg News out of the Washington, D.C. Bureau. We will all obviously be watching very closely, though maybe not as closely as Dan, what happens with the Treasurer and the USTR in Geneva this weekend as they go to negotiate these tariffs. The S&P 500 right now down 0.1%.
Well, I think there might be something on the pharma tariffs. But other than that, I saw a couple medical names move in. But ever since the first morning move, every single one of these candles has been bullshit, no? So literally, you have not formulated any sort of move. Oh, Dad, you're talking about the stock market go down. Really? No, they're all bullshit. This is long term. But yeah, it's not up, down, whatever the headline or not. But ever since we got the, Switzerland comments, nothing after that. Oh, daily dues. Wait. Dude. Is that Royal Rangers? Wouldn't they call it the daily dues? Were you a Royal Ranger? Where are my Royal Rangers at? Now that you were definitely radicalized. You were see, you know how they say protein? They were like protein. And bro, if you were a Royal Ranger, you come on, bro. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. You owe a long term. That's all you owe me is getting a long term. That's it. That's it. You all owe me a long term. I need to be able to say in 5 years that there was another round of people who made a fuck ton of money off the long term and are getting fucking rich off of real estate and stocks, and then they're getting their own companies and whatever else they want. Okay? That's all. So that's what you owe me. Okay, but you get another long term for the next. That's all you guys owe me. That's all I want. It's all I ever wanted. Long term. So tell me what to buy now, but not at the highs. Bow down out. It's a good song. So yeah, get a long term. The long term, boys. Bye, 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 bye. You get it? Like bye? Bye? No? Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, I thought we were having fun. My bad. I didn't. All right, bonds moving up, and the market just right at VWAP. 5666. 661, but still. You never heard anyone talk about Royal Rangers. The last time I heard Royal Rangers was in this chat. Somebody brought it up, and I was like, holy shit, you unlocked the memory. But yeah, I remember Royal. Is there any videos? Can we watch a Royal? Do you guys not know what Royal Rangers is? So that was my first experience at camping and shit. It's like Christian Boy Scouts. So at our church, I remember with the early church, I was young, they had like the little youth shit. And then they would have like Boy Scouts, but it was like Christian, and it was called Royal Rangers. That was the first and only time I ever went camping, bro. That was the first time I ever went camping. And I never did it again. It was cool, though. I cooked food in the little tin foil. Oh, I remember all of it. The Royal Rangers. Come on. Oh, dude. Royal Rangers posted a podcast a day ago. What?
Whatever that looks like up here on us very, very quickly, isn't it, John?
Yes, bro, what?
Absolutely. This may have been your first time or may be your first time going to Camporama or even thinking about it.
What?
For those who are veterans, of course, there'll be some good information here for you as well. But just want you to kind of know about Camporama and give us an opportunity to talk to people who, in fact, I was just...
Did I do any vacation Bible school stuff? Of course, man. We were poor and Christian, so it was daycare and the only thing we were allowed to go to. So yeah, I grew up in VBS. Now I'm a dirty capitalist with a long term, but I tell you to get a long term too. So yeah, should offer a financial literacy class for Royal Rangers. This sounds like a movie with what's his name. What's that guy's name? Who's the one where he was the basketball coach of the mentally disabled people and the disabled people? No. What's his name? The actor. The famous, not Kirk Cameron. No, not Coach Carter. You guys have someone knows what I'm talking about. The white dude. And he's always like rough around the edges, not Woody. Different the guy, is it? No, what am I? Is it Woody Harrelson? Kind of like Woody, but there's another guy that looks like him. Like Billy Bob. His name is Bob. Billy Bob Thornton, yeah. I think Billy Bob Thornton, bro. Yeah, bro. They sound like a movie. You said Josh go teach his Royal Rangers financial literacy. That would be like a Billy Bob Thornton movie. And I show up to the church in some big ass SUV with rims, smoking a cigarette. And I'm like, where are these kids? We're gonna teach them some money. All right, listen up. Yeah, this one is. I don't know, but I like the Royal Rangers. I only went on one. Documentary. Beautiful. You guys will learn about Royal Ranger. You got 8 minutes?
Around the 1950s, many in the Assemblies of God felt a growing need for our fellowship to create a unique boys program that would satisfy a boy's natural need for activity while leading them through the process of growing.
See, let me just start this. I mean this as respectfully as possible, okay? Because it's not going to sound respectful. I already did it in my head. Okay, but this is why all of you guys who are like, Josh, stop pushing religion on me. Yeah, you're stupid as fuck, okay? Because you don't know what religion pushed on you is, okay? I'll take you to fucking Royal Rangers. You want to see some shit, huh? You want to talk about religion? You want me to show you religion forced upon you? Huh? Let's go. You want to be a Boy Scout, son? Alrighty, come on, as a child. What? Fucking, you chose to go on a financial YouTube. Fucking, I'm telling you a Jesus meme, and you're like, oh, stop pushing religion on me. You don't know shit about pushed on you, you spoiled mother ep.
1960.
Okay, but yeah, this is what I grew up with.
Hired as the new national director of the Men's Fellowship Department of the Assemblies of God.
During that time, when he first came, he was tasked with a very important job, and the job was to determine what to do about the boys in the Assemblies of God.
Sometime later, Reverend Charles Scott suggested the name Royal Rangers for the program, with royal signifying
Bro, they haven't
allegiance
even
to
updated
Christ
the logo.
King, and
This is a
Rangers
trip.
signifying the adventurous spirit of the program. In 1961, Reverend Pierce traveled to Texas to meet the Reverend Johnny Barnes and share his vision for the new program.
Now, Johnny Barnes had recently been elected as the North
Apparently
Texas,
it's really
what they
niche.
call
I
the
didn't
youth
know
camp.
that.
He was in charge of the youth group at that time. And he'd only been serving in this position for less than a year when Burton Pierce came and interviewed him. And during this time, he just knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that this was the man that God had called to run this ministry.
Soon after, Johnny Barnes was appointed the first national commander of the Royal Rangers.
He did not turn into
began
Waco.
his work on
No,
January 1,
it's a different set of religious fanatics.
And of course, Johnny started it all. Johnny wrote the first.
I liked
handbook.
Royal
He wrote the
Rangers,
first
but I'm
leader
just,
manual.
this was different.
He wrote the first pioneer.
Y'all don't know,
Trailblazer
man.
Air Sea Ranger handbook. He started the.
I don't even know the
National
history.
Training Camp program, which was the
Yeah.
core training program.
They have these like camps, bro.
He really played a very.
I never went to the property. I just remember they took us and we went camping. That was the first time I ever went camping in my life, like real camping. That's it. We got like a tent. You had to sleep in the woods. You had to cook your food in foil. Just literally Jesus Boy Scouts. But yeah, that was fun. Yeah, no, Major Payne was not involved, but similar timelines. Good movie. Okay, Lyft finally coming down. Not just earnings, couple random names running, but again, until we get the final. But just like last Friday, it might just end with the WSJ headline. I still think that duty stuff was important. But other than that, if we don't get anything, then yeah. Reel it in for Friday and get a long term. Last 10 minute. Yeah, or even the last hour. That's what it was. You had a competition, shoot a squirrel and remember a Bible verse? Oh, dude, I don't remember that. But yeah, they were down with like guns and shit though. Is this why I always wanted to be a redneck? You guys know that? I had redneck dreams. I've always told you this. It really was just a dirt bike. I just wanted a dirt bike and a quad. And I really wanted to do that, bro. You have no idea. I just wanted to go and I wanted like a lifted F350, and I wanted to go mudding. Like, dude, I'm in San Diego. Like, what? Where did I get this from? You know, I wanted it literally. I really did. And then I end up owning a fucking Prelude, fucking JDM. I've been all over the place, bro, without leaving. It's crazy. You still can. I did. I took an old Escalade mudding before. It didn't count. It just rained. And we were in like the middle of like the dirt. And it was muddy. And it was an old ass Escalade. Like a 01. And we just did donuts in an Escalade in the mud. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I don't know if that counts. We've had that a couple times. That's what I was saying. All the candles. We've got a couple updates later in the day, but nothing has really developed or led to heightened emotions. Oh, yeah, the guest support. I don't know how to do it, though. I want to make a game. I have to get a quiz, but yeah, I think that'll be the game next week, where we're going to get the top 10 of the watch list, and then everybody shows their long term and introduce themselves. And then you have to match up the long term to the person. Whoever gets the most out of 10 wins the prize. I think it's a pretty cool game, and I think we'll all be surprised because then you'll see people's long terms, and then you guys are going to judge them, and then you'll see. But that'll be fun. I guess maybe. She went through Duck Dynasty phase. She grew up in the Bay. I never got into that one. Yeah, that's interesting. I remember when Duck Dynasty was very popular, though. That is what was crazy. All right, do you guys, why don't we try it? You know what? Why don't we do a sample game? I'm only going to give the winner $100. So, 10 people email me a long term. You have to email me your long term. And I will send you a Zoom link. And we will play. People would guess in 10 seconds. No, you'd be surprised. Bro, the title will literally say Jerome Powell at 2:30, and they will say, when does Jerome Powell come on? So you'd be surprised, bro. Host. I'm naked. Don't look.
Recording in progress.
Thank you. Okay. So you send me your long term. I'm going to email you the link. Please do not share the link with anybody else. And then you get on and don't show your long term, okay? Okay, I'm emailing you. Wait, I gotta save these. So hold on. You have to email the long. I already got a bunch of emails. I'm trying to go through and pick some that are. I want it to be hard. What if they're all the same amount? Wait, did you guys get it? Okay. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna play something. I have to send all these invites out.
a very large part of our business comes directly from South America and Ecuador. So the tariffs 1% immediately impacted
What is this?
our business the day that they went live. There are
This is CNBC. Why are
some
they
prices
playing
that
this
we've had
fucking
to
music?
adjust up, but we've done our absolute best to make
is
sure that
tripping me
we
out.
do not have to raise prices. Colombia and Ecuador produce some of the best flowers in the world because of their climate, because of their soil. The United States has a wonderful flower farm business, but it just isn't as big as we would need it to be for the size of our business and, quite frankly, for the size of Mother's Day coming up. Mother's Day is our biggest holiday of the year, but unlike other categories, we have to deliver on a specific day. And so there is a lot of hard work and preparation. Cut to tariffs. That adds significant amounts of work on our team to do what we can to try and find cost savings. So right now, as we go into Mother's Day, we're laser focused on operational execution, making sure that we can continue to provide the product that we want to at the price to our customers that they expect from us.
That was weird.
What's up, Josh?
Oh, what up, baby? I'm trying to send. Dude, you guys blew up my email again. I forget. This is what always happens. I'm going through though, so give me a sec. I've invited. I think I've sent like 4 or 5 emails, and we have 3 people in here now. So little by little. Hold on. See, just nice little trial run. Oh, that's a good amount. That's a big account. Why is it doing that? It keeps like recopying the link.
Your mic on this sounds incredible compared to stream.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Way different.
No way. How do I don't know what it is though. I need to like mess with the OBS filter or something.
It's mad crisp.
I'm sure it probably sounds different on the Twitch too.
Yeah, everything's more crisp on the Zoom call.
YouTube just hates me. They hate us. Okay, we got little by little. I sent another email. I have to save it takes a lot because I have to save all the long terms, and then what we're going to do, I'm going to give each of you guys like a number. You know what I'm saying? And then we're just going to go in a different order once after the next. Okay, come on. Why does it do that? So every time I take a picture of the long term, it gets rid of the invite link. Okay, there you go. We got like what, 6 people in here now? This is gonna be fun already. I think it's gonna be very difficult. Okay. Let me send. All right, maybe let's see. Check your email. I'm gonna send one more. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I forgot that's
Welcome
on.
back. Expedia shares are getting hit hard today after missing revenue estimates and giving cautionary guidance around inbound U.S. travel. Summer travel demand will be a key read into the health of the consumer and the economy. Our next guest says the early read is showing that Americans are opting to stay closer to home, which may be an opportunity for his company. It's called Resort Pass. Now, Resort Pass allows customers to get day passes to hotel amenities like the pool, the beach, spas, without actually staying the night at these hotels. We have CEO Michael Wolf of Resort Pass here on set with us to break down what all of this means about the economy and the consumer. So thank you very much for being here with us on this Friday. Let's start with a bigger, broad question, and then we'll drill down. Your company, is it seeing signs of consumer weakness?
Well, it's seeing strength, and I think that is because of the consumer weakness. So we're seeing that there's a lot less people, 20+% less coming in from Canada, a lot of less European tourists coming in as well. And so we saw the guidance of all the major hotels and the RevPAR really guiding flat to even down as a reflection, I think, that they really think occupancy can't go anywhere, and so rates aren't going up. And so they're looking at additional places where they can drive revenue. And that's where things like ancillary revenue and the day pass comes in.
How exactly then, I understand the value proposition. You offer for a fee access to, say, some hotels' pool, their bar facilities, maybe access to the beach and a lounge chair. But why do hotels want to partner with you, and what does that say about how they view the economy?
Yeah, I think it's really just the rise of the day guest in hospitality. The hotels are so smart when it comes to revenue management and yield management of the room product. They've never applied those same lessons to the rest of the surfaces of the hotel, and that's kind of where we come in. And what's great about it is I think the hotels look at the airline industry with a lot of jealousy about ancillary revenue. Airlines have been incredibly smart over the last decade of really driving revenue through every square inch of the airplane, through seat fees and luggage, et cetera. Hotels have never done as great of a job with that. And so now they realize, hey, there's a lot more money they can make, and there's a lot of excess capacity throughout their amenity layers. Things like pools, cabanas, spa, even the rooms for the day.
Now, Kelly, what's interesting to me is
I kind of like that idea, though.
Like, wow, really?
If it's cheap enough, because then you could just go to any hotel without having to.
The demand is going to be this summer. We're
having to do any of that.
Consumer-centric summer travel season. Are you seeing any early indications about where people are gravitating towards and what they're gravitating to in terms of those amenities?
For sure. I think it's local. And I think that is like the key word for this summer is local, local, local. People are just doing less long haul travel. We are seeing that in our numbers. We actually both have local use case and a traveler use case. The local is, again, someone who lives in New York and visiting a local hotel a few blocks down the street from them. But we also have people who are traveling. And those are people who are maybe staying at an Airbnb. What do they want to complement that Airbnb with? Hotel amenities for a day of their trip. Or they're one of the 3 million people checking out of an Airbnb every day. And where do they go? Instead of sitting at the airport all day, they now have a bonus day of their vacation. And what
that's a
we're
good
seeing
idea.
in our numbers is that local customer is growing particularly strong this year. And I think that's a reflection of the overall macro.
So you
I
can
like
get
that a lot.
A pool chair at one of
I've
these
never
New
heard
York
of this.
City hotels for, $70 for some of the, but this now changes fundamentally the way I think about, well, if you're experiencing this sort of luxury hotel and yet, I don't want to say anybody can show up and kind of be using the pool or the chairs or whatever during the day, does that change the experience?
I don't think so. I think it actually complements it. And the reason being is that most luxury hotels today, you might go visit as a local, the restaurant, the bar. And I don't think when you're there as a traveler, you're necessarily thinking, oh, is the person next to me at the restaurant staying in room 312 or do they live down the block? In fact, I would say that having the local kind of integrate into the hospitality space is really accretive. You get to kind of experience a property in a more local experience rather than just as a visitor.
It's fascinating.
I think the one thing I want to kind of focus a little bit more on before we let you go here. I'm curious, as you talk about the evolution of your customer base and consumers and your partner hotels, what's the path forward and what kind of economic environment would you and your company thrive in?
I think we thrive in both environments. So the company's been growing quite rapidly. We've quadrupled the business in the last 2.5 years. We work with over 2,000 hotels and are adding 100 hotels to the platform every single month. I think ultimately the hotels realize there's this incredible incremental revenue stream that's available to them. And why wouldn't they take that? And unlike, again, the aviation space, the customers are so excited about this experience. This is accretive, not just to the hotels, but people are having this experience that they never thought was possible. 95% of the hotels we work with have never offered day access before. And ultimately, we're giving people this feeling of rest and recharge. And if I leave kind of our viewers today with one thing, it's really that, which is people love vacation. The average American takes one vacation a year. How do we kind of increase that? How do we create these experiences on a more ongoing basis? And that's what we do at Resort
Without
Fest.
having to fly out of Newark. So
or pay as much.
Yeah. Michael, thanks. Really fascinating.
Okay.
Appreciate you joining us to talk about it.
Thank you.
Michael Wolf of
All right, get ready to play this. I think I'm ready. So let me see. I wrote them all down. So I have Ivy's. Okay, see Ivy. I have Carson. Tommy, you're here. Is Tommy here? Yes. Okay, Dago. Is Dago in here? Dagoberto.
I'm here.
Okay, Christian. We have two Christians. Do I have two Christians? I do.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Moon.
I'm here.
Where's Moon at? Which one's Moon?
George is Moon.
Let's go, baby. And then G.
I'm here.
Okay, and then Mr. Fahar.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, let's go. I'm figuring this out. I have it all ready to go. So, here it is, Chad. What we're going to do, I'm just going to go in whatever order the Zoom puts you guys in, and that's going to be your number, okay? And if you guys are watching, playing around, or playing along, you guys could pay attention here too. So, number 1, we're going to go with Mr. George. You are player number 1, okay?
Awesome.
So, I don't know if you want to get on camera, but tell us who you are, how old you are, a fun fact, and yeah, just don't give away that it's your portfolio, but tell us about yourself, brother.
Alrighty, so my name is George, known as aka Moondog. I'm in the Inland Empire, and I started 5 years ago on the stream. And fun fact about me, I am a veteran, and yeah, we got we did a new they did a documentary about us not too long ago, and it should be coming out
Oh, no way.
Yes, it's wild. I think they're gonna have a screening in May 31st in LA.
Oh shit. Well, what's it called? Can you tell us or no? Because you can't leave
Yeah,
it.
it's called the American Sons. So
Oh,
they have
wow.
they have an Instagram page dedicated to all that.
Documentary, Brotherhood, Marines a decade after their deployment, man. No way. Well, God bless you,
Yes.
bro. Thank you. Look at this.
Thank you.
Man, all right. So, number 1, Mr. Moondog, the veteran, baby, out of Inland Empires. That's California. All right, I love it. Let's go to Mr. Alvarado. I think we've seen that name before. So, you are number 2, Christian Alvarado.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, man, same. Tell us about yourself. Don't give away your portfolio, but yeah, tell us. Who are you?
So yeah, Christian Alvarado. I'm 25 years old. I've actually been in the chat, not a member, but in the chat since like 2018 when I think you first started streaming. I was kind of like all over the place. I was trying to do real estate, mortgages, and I was like really desperate to find a better job. I ended up working at a luxury hotel, so it's kind of funny that what we're listening to right now, I ended up working up there as a busser. Now I'm a server and a bartender, but I'm currently disabled. Tore my ACL, so.
Oh, dude, that's brutal. I think I tore my ACL once, and I couldn't move for like 6 months, bro. No.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. They're telling me I need to get the surgery, which I'm gonna have it on Monday. So fingers crossed everything goes well.
I think LT got the surgery, to be honest. I think LT tore his ACL. Otherwise, you stretch that shit if you can. I don't know. Consult with a doctor. I don't want to. He's like, I stretched it out. Now it's worse. That usually happens. But no way. So you're SoCal too then, baby?
Yeah, actually, Anaheim, California.
Let's go. All right. Well, what's a fun fact besides the injury? That's crazy, man. Give us a fun fact.
Facts. I guess I've been doing martial arts my whole life, and that's actually how the injury happened. So I started
no
when
way.
I was 10, and I pretty much did everything. And on my first day of jiu-jitsu, that's when my ACL got torn because I came from wrestling, had a really solid base, just was overconfident, and then something happened. I heard a snap. So
did you was it hitting somebody? Were you whooping someone's ass?
No, it was just grappling, right? But yeah, we're doing this thing called lockdown. I don't know if you're too familiar with the positions, and the guy had the lockdown position, and me being a wrestler, I was stubborn, trying to stay, top control and all that stuff, and I just hear a loud snap, and then I scream, but yeah, basically that's the fun fact, just martial arts my whole life. So.
All right, man. Well, I hope you get better, bro. I'm gonna keep praying for you and get physical therapy, bro. Stay moving, you'll be good.
Amen.
All right, Dago. You are number 3 on the list now. So you are player number 3. Dago. Talk to us, baby.
Everyone.
We know Dago.
Yep. What's good? Hey, so this is Dago here.
How old am I? I'm old enough to have a baby. So we're talking about like 37 years old. I've been listening to you since 2019. I've been a member since 2020, 21, when I got my badge. But yeah, I was listening to you since 2019. Shout out to those of us who hit TLT twice, back then, really good times. One fun fact about me is that so I have a segment on Mexican radio. So, yep, I do. I talk about what you've been preaching. I've been spreading out the word about the long term,
On Mexican radio?
Yep.
Wow. I like it.
Thank you, Josh, for all the knowledge and everything, and for allowing us to spread out the word, and allowing other people to come on board and be able to understand the long term and be able to, have that type of mentality. So yeah, so I do that every Tuesday. So that's a fun fact. And another thing is I also don't have an ACL. I tore my ACL 15 years ago. Yeah, 15 years ago, but I still play soccer. So, I don't have an ACL or anything like that. I have never gotten surgery. So, yep.
Dang, he's like, I snapped it and we figured it out.
Yep.
Wow, bro. Yeah, Chad's an ACL, man. Holy crap. Yeah,
Yep.
we got another one even built by Bailey's. That's nuts, bro. That's like the scariest thing, though, bro. Like, I always remember watching sports stuff and you're like, oh, the dude. So you guys are tough, man. All right, well, Mexican radio and another ACL tear. We got Dago in the house. Dago, and that's number 3. All right, now who's number 4? Ivy. Ivy, you are player contestant number 4. I don't know if is this a contest? I don't know if it is or not.
Hi, I'm Ivy, and I've been following Josh's Instagram since 2018, but I kind of wasn't keeping up with it. And then I started listening to the live stream. I found it a few months ago, and I've been listening to it pretty much daily. I'm working on getting my yoga instructor certificate as well as my California real estate license, and I've been making and selling things since I was 10.
Oh, I like yoga and real estate. That I've seen one or the other, but okay, that's it. We have who was it in Cole Real Estate? He did raves. He said he's a raver and a realtor. And I said, all right, well we got yoga and real estate. Miss Ivy
Also was doing caregiving too. So when you gave the
Oh,
shout
amen.
out to the caregivers,
Well, thank you.
Yeah, that's something I still do on the side to hustle.
There you go. Hustle and be an angel. I'm telling you, all the angels. Good work, man. That's number 4, Ivy. Remember that. And now, number 5, Carson Bolt. You are number 5, my brother. Tell us about yourself.
What up? I'm Carson. I actually just turned 25 this past Sunday, so...
Oh, happy birthday, bro.
Thank you. Welcoming to myself to 26 years. What I do, I'm a business intelligence analyst for a healthcare company. I do a lot of coding.
Oh, nice. So
just
you're part of the
predictive
you're
analytics.
part of the problem. I'm gonna tell my friend Luigi about you. I'm just kidding.
We're
He's
all
like,
the
what?
problem, I guess.
I'm fucking with you, bro. That's great. I didn't know you did that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I graduated college with a business analytics degree, which is where I found you while I was in college.
So you probably a smart ass dude. Do you do vibe coding or you like code?
Code.
Oh yeah, he said, "Fuck you, Josh. I'm a fucking real coder out here." Let's go.
I mean, I didn't have it in college. We didn't have all of this LLM stuff, and so yeah, I had to learn R basically in college. That was what we did, and then kind of got into a career with it, and now I use Python more than anything.
Yeah, it's fucking dope, bro. But you know it. That's good, bro. That's a very good skill. You are gonna be prepared for sure.
One day when they actually need somebody to have some predictive analysis and with some executive summaries, I'll be there.
That's awesome, bro. That's already a good fun fact. And then you just got that crib too, huh?
Yep,
Mr. Zero Down.
0 down. Yep.
So-
$1,200 in the keys.
Okay, so let me ask you then, because they never see me and they think I'm always capping for some odd reason. So you bought a house for 0 down recently?
Yep.
How long
Yep, with
ago?
Not even 10 days.
What? Oh, you closed?
Yeah, I closed right before my birthday. Yeah, that was kind of the plan, was to try to get it done before my 25th.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, but yeah,
Oh.
0 down.
Yeah, so how much did you pay to get the keys after the closing? Like, did you pay money or what was like the
Yeah.
net? What was the final thing on the escrow?
I got $800 back at closing. I got a check.
So you got
And
paid
then-
to close?
Yeah, and then I have $450 still in escrow, and then I literally, I don't even think I really paid for anything. I had to pay like the transfer fees, like my title transfer, some lawyer fees. They paid my full first year of homeowners insurance, so like that came out of my
wow.
deposit. But I put $3,000 as a deposit, and I got basically $800 back with $400 in escrow. So like, what is that?
So it's like-
1,300, 1,400.
Yeah, 1,400 to get the keys
Yeah.
then, pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow, bro. That's amazing. Good for you,
Thank
bro.
you.
Congratulations.
With a 3.9 rate, which is the
Yeah,
cooler part.
stupid, bro. That's crazy right now. That's
It
a
was-
blessing.
It was dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, love it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that is Carson number 5. All right, number 6. Who we got? Ryan. Is it Fahar? Are you my Middle Eastern brother? Mr.
Yes,
Fahar?
sir. Dude, you're like the only person that says my last name right. It trips me out.
Well, Habibi, what do you mean? This is.
Let's go, my G.
Let's go, baby. Yalla.
I'm Ryan Fahar. I'm 31 years old. I'm currently living in Santa Barbara. I've been working in tax since 2020. In some of the big 4 accounting firms. I've worked at 2 of them and some other firms as well. I've been trading since 2021. Been following your stream since 2021. And yeah, I like to lobster dive and I like to snowboard as well.
What? You lobster dive?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Like, because you're in Santa Barbara. I know a guy who gets fucking uni, and I thought he was crazy.
Bro, the uni are everywhere. Fuck the uni, dude. Those things will fuck your hands up. They'll
I
get
feel-
like, dude, fuck the uni. They're everywhere.
But
bro.
you
I
actually
kinda-
go and get your own lobsters and you eat
Yeah, I
it?
caught them with my hands, bro. I catch them with my
Oh,
fucking
that's
hands.
wild. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Bro,
I'm
the first time I went,
I'm
was
gonna
in
try it,
Oceanside.
bro. No way.
Yeah, right by the military base, and I didn't know. So it's like at night, and I'm with my flashlight, and my brother's like, "Bro, put that shit down. We're on a military base." Like, put that shit down.
Don't say that. Don't say that on the street, bro. You're good.
Yeah.
That's it. You're an idiot. That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
That's inspiring. I'm gonna do it. Yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah,
it.
bro.
My Arab brother. If he's diving for, I'm diving for lobster too, bro. Let's
Let's
go.
go, my G.
I love it. All right, Mr. Fahad. Number 6 and now number 7. G. We know G. You've had G before on an 11 out of 11. How are you, miss?
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday.
It's a great Friday. Amen.
From Patterson, New Jersey. I'm 33 years old. I currently, a fun fact about me, I own a cleaning company and I love cleaning, which is pretty weird. What else? I think
That's
it.
amazing.
I
That's
feel
a
like
good
everyone
thing.
knows me.
You gotta give us a fun fact. What's another? You already told. We had an 11 out of 11 with you. Everything. So
Fun
you
fact,
gotta surprise them.
I overcame depression. I feel like that's an important one.
That's finger to the sky, baby. Amen. Good for you too. All right. You all smiling too. She's like, I overcame depression. You look so happy. I love it. Well, good to see you. That is number 7G. And now, number 8. Actually, somebody left. I think somebody had to go. But we got the number 2. I put Christian 1 and Christian 2. But Mr. Ibanez?
That's me.
Let's go,
How's
baby.
it going, Josh?
How are you? You are number
Doing
8.
good, doing good. Oh, awesome. Well, yeah, I'm here in Vegas. I've kind of been all over the place. I grew up in Hawaii, moved to California for school, and to basically school for college in Azusa, and then my family moved up to the Bay Area. So after college, went there, and then now I'm here in Vegas.
Why'd you go to Vegas? What made you decide Vegas?
So my fiance found a job here at a hospital, so just made the move. Made sense.
It was a couple years ago or recently?
That was in 2022.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah.
How do you like it so far? You like Vegas?
I like it. Yeah. Technically, you got a pay raise because there's no income tax.
Yeah.
So that was pretty nice.
That's it. As long as you stay out of trouble, you got the best food and you get good sun, and that's it, man. That's all.
Yep.
That's why I like Vegas,
Henderson.
the food, bro. It's actually unreal. Man, and no income tax. And you're living out there. You get to take advantage of it. So it's amazing.
Exactly. And I work from home, so it made sense. Like, it was easy for me to move, so it worked out.
You get a nice, bro. That's what you get a nice ass house too in Vegas. Vegas is nice, bro. I like it. Except there's just trouble. If you like trouble, you can get into trouble. That's the
we stay
only
away
bad
from
part.
that. So we're out here in Henderson. Henderson is a is a
yeah,
really nice area.
You're out there, bro. It's nice out there. Nice. Well, give us a fun fact besides moving all over?
I mean, recently, so aside from my fiance's main job at the hospital, she was studying studying aesthetics. So just recently, her and her friend started a med spa. So I know you were mentioning a Fontainebleau. We started a med spa. So
dude,
I mean, if you're in the area,
no way. I'm hella dead, bro. I'm all about. That's all I do. You know that. That's all I like. Like when everyone's like, "What do you do?" I don't do anything. I hang out with my mom. I hang out with my girl. We eat food, and then I like a spa. That's it.
Yep.
Does she do are you doing the medical side, like giving Botox and shit, like Ozempic? Is she gonna start selling Ozempic?
Oh yeah, so
that's what I do. It's a great business. I mean, it's a great fucking business.
The results is crazy. How effective it is. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, man.
So everything from Botox.
Are you on Ozempic? No, I'm kidding.
No. I'm trying to gain weight.
Well, watch out, man. Protein might turn you to a Republican, so be careful. That's what they told me. Be careful, man. But gaining weight, that's crazy though, dude. You're in a really good business. I'm telling you, that's awesome.
It's pretty wild how much women actually spend on this kind of stuff.
It's monthly too. That's it, bro. Abby Vibe.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
NVO. Oh, that's awesome. That's a great fun fact, man. I love it. You are number 8, and then I don't know why. Am I off on the numbers, or did I just count myself like an idiot? I might have. So you've got to meet everybody. And now here's the deal. Are you ready? I'm going to go through long terms. So you guys who are in the Zoom, you guys are playing. Remember that. So I hope you are paying attention to everybody else in here. So what we're going to do now, and Chad, you guys could play along as well. I'm going to show you 8 long terms in no specific order. That's why we numbered them now. So the original order, number 1 is Mr. George or Moon. Number 2 is Christian Alvarado. Number 3 is Dago. Number 4 is Ivy. Number 5 is Carson. Number 6 is Ryan. Number 7 is G. And number 8 is Mr. Vegas. Christian, too. So now you keep those numbers in mind. I'm going to show you random long terms. And it is your job to attach a number to the long term. So all of you guys in the Zoom, I show you the long term. You have to guess whose long term that is. Okay, so here, let me make this easier for you guys. I almost showed you all the answers too. That's the funny. See, I'm glad we're doing a test run. So let me get this down real quick. Please hold. Okay, perfect. So there you go. Here's the order. So if you have you make your list. So you need to make a list like this. Just put 1, 2, who's who in the order. Okay? So, first long term to show you today. Let's start. I don't know which one's going to be the biggest or the smallest. Please hold. And I didn't go above. Actually, I won't even tell you. Okay. We're going to start with the smallest one. Are you ready? Actually, we're going to start with the biggest one. That way, you get more confused. This isn't easy. Oh, wait, I didn't update it. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Wait, okay. Where'd it go? Okay, I guess I already fucked this up, you guys. I think I did. Okay, hold on. Please hold. We got to learn how to do this a little quicker.
I think there should be one extra long term because of the guy that left, right?
Well, yeah, but I had one that... Let me see. I saved them all, but they didn't save. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. So we're going to start with this one. Here is your first long term. $80,760. They did not send the positions, so you will have to go based off of this. Looks nice. Looks like good gains, but this is portfolio 1.
Fuck.
See, the best part is that if it's you get a free one, and you know where it's at. Okay, SPY's going up too. Make no mistake. It is power hour. You know, we should open up the Chad too. We'll let them listen. Might as well. They'll get mad, but we'll let them get mad. Okay. So that was number 1. Here. Yeah, 2 of them didn't save. It's so dumb. Here is number 2. Give me a second. 53,200. They have 18 grand of NVIDIA, 8 grand of Apple, 8 grand of Meta. Oh, they killed it on NVIDIA. Look at that. 2,000 into 18 grand on NVIDIA. Wow. Tesla, Qualcomm. That is number 2. Remember, if you need a number to organize it, here are the order. George is 1, 2. So you attach it now to this one. This is another number 2. This is the second one. Okay. SPY still going up. Oklo, U.S. moles order to facilitate nuclear plant construction. Yeah. Even NNE too. Bro, they're all going. Please hold. I mean, you might be able to get a quick one or not, but they already jacked up the ones right there. Yep. 400% if you got them on NNE. That's it, though. No orders, actually, just to ask. But yeah, SMR, NNE. Okay, well, 50K. 2K to 18 on NVIDIA. That was number 2. Well, mix it up. Number 3. They own Tesla, NEE, Ford, MO, Coca-Cola, and Walmart. But the portfolio is 5,600. Number 3. Again, order on nuclear facilities is what's popping all of those. And something on Indian Army, too. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4, 47,000. Wow. Oh, wait. I think this person wasn't here, actually. That's the person who left. I forgot about that. So that one doesn't count. Scratch that. This is number 4. 13,000. 20 shares of NVIDIA. 2 shares of IRM. 500% on NVIDIA. Avivi, Tesla, Apple, MO, Caterpillar, Amazon. 13,300. Again, SMR and the nuclear play still up. Mm. $13,000. Next one, 19,000. Damn. That's crazy. Do you not? Damn. Bro, this long term is 4,000 into 20,000. If you're not seeing it, that's a crazy all-time gain. 19,500. Wow. So here's your list. Not bad. Okay. Oh, wait. You have to see the picture. 19.5. Here is your next one. I already showed you that. 28,497. They have Palantir, Starbucks, MO, BLK, NVIDIA. They just bought NVIDIA, I think. No, they're still up on that. 28. Who is that? Oh. Okay, I think there's 2 more. Okay. $7,666. I have zero idea what they have. You rebuke it? That's crazy. All right. And then the final one. Wait, where is the final one? Please hold. Oh, I have the final. Are you ready for the final one? 8,237. They got pizza. SCHB. Wow, that's a good pizza. SCHB, Estee Lauder, VKTX, NVO, Airbnb, Baidu, Bibsy, Habibi. Wow. Amazing. 8,200. All right. So, that, my friends, is your all of the 8 portfolios for the 8 Chads. Here is the order we put them in. And now, I don't know, you guys email me your response if you're playing. So if you are in the game, if you're in the Zoom call, send me your order. You could put their name or their number. You have 3 minutes to email me it. I'm going to go pee. And I will look for the email. And whoever has the most in the email before 12:20, then you have to be on the Zoom call if you want to win money. Otherwise, you guys, Chad, you could just play along. You don't need to eat. You don't win anything. But the guys in the Zoom, you guys could win something. I'll give you $100 of Amazon credit. I will order $100 of whatever you want to your house, assuming it is not like weird or put me on an FBI watch list. Okay? So email your order, and I will be right back after this commercial break. Brought to you by the Long Term, where 10% can save money to save your future. Brought to you by Papa John's. What's better than Domino's? What's better than Pizza Hut? The same exact shit. Pizza, Papa John's, pizza, different company, but it's still great pizza.
So I wouldn't get
email 3 minutes. I'll be
concerned here, maybe a little bit defensive in the short term or bring down the value of the portfolio in the short term, but don't deviate meaningfully from a long-term plan, because we will ultimately get better clarity here.
All right, Scott, I'm going to go to you for the prediction. As we sit here looking at the S&P 500 on a Friday afternoon, virtually exactly flat at this point. Monday afternoon at this time, we will have heard what had come out of Switzerland, maybe what has not come out of Switzerland. Where will we be, do you think? How are we positioned going into these talks? What's going to be the result on Monday?
Melissa, on Monday, I think we will hear that China and the U.S. have agreed to talk further, but I think there's a reasonable chance next week that we see maybe another trade deal announced, which that's going to help the market. So I just can't think that there's going to be something very substantive out of this weekend. And the thing is, the market's not expecting it either. I don't think there's much expectation at all built into what's going to happen over this weekend.
All right, gentlemen, great to speak with you. Thank you, Brian, Scott, and Mike.
All right.
Let's send it over now to Christina Partsinevelos for a look at the biggest names moving into the close. Christina.
Melissa, thank you. Lyft shares soaring after increasing its share buyback plan and posting better than expected gross bookings, which is an important metric for the company. The rideshares company CEO boosting the stock further after saying on the call they aren't seeing anything to worry about amid widespread macro uncertainty. And shares are up 28% right now. And quite the quarterly turnaround for Trade Desk. This is a digital marketing firm. They posted strong earnings and a guidance beat. And this follows a dramatic revenue miss in its December quarter. They posted their last earnings report February 12th. Shares fell about 30% within that 24-hour period.
Alrighty.
So this time around, you can see shares are up almost 18% on eased concerns about growth slowdown. Morgan Stanley joining the optimism with analysts upping their stock, the stock's price target.
Say we
Trade
don't
Desk
care
right
what
now is on
people
pace
say.
for its best day
Long
since February
term just to get by.
2023.
Wasn't supposed to make it past 2025. Jokes on you, we still alive. No. Don't email if you're in the chat. You got to be in the game, bro. We'll play this again, though, in the future. Individual stop. No, you're good. All right, well, if you guys didn't email me. Oh, let's go. So this is what we'll do. I'll go back to see which one. You already emailed, so you can't change your results in the email. I'm just going to reveal the answers. I think some of you guys are all judgmental pricks. That's what this game shows. Because you would be surprised who had what. So that's the funny part about the long term, man, because, you know, you never really would know who has a long term and who has a good one. And, you know, everybody has everything going on, and a very diverse set of people, too. I love it, man. And the Chad brings everybody from all over, and that's my whole point, bro. Everybody, anywhere, bro. You guys saving money and growing it. You got to make the choices, and it will show. And, again, there's a lot of things we don't know about, too. You got to keep that in mind. So, and that's what I think confused some of you guys, too, because some accounts that I saw you guys thought were big, like, I'll give you guys the easiest one. All of you made a very fatal flaw in judgment. I could already tell. Are you ready? So, Carson, I love you, Carson. Thank you for being here, Carson, and buying a house, Carson. But everybody thought Carson bought NVIDIA and bought all of that NVIDIA. You know that? Just because he works in tech, you guys were like, Carson, NVIDIA. Carson, NVIDIA.
Not that big of a nerd.
Dude, they all, but then they forgot something. Carson just told you that he did what? He just bought a house. So anyways, I'm excited to reveal, man, and I'm proud of all of you. All of you got a crib, and we got way more work to do. You got a long term that will lead to the crib. So here it is. Here is the order. The first account I showed you was about $80,000. And yeah, so Chad, who do you think is $80,000? 80,000 long term. Who do you think it is? Post it in the chat, you judgmental pricks. Okay. Oh, let's see. Ryan, Ivy, G, Vet, Ivy, Abanez, Ivy, George, the veteran. Shout out to Vets. Georgie, Christian, Fahad, Habibi. No idea. It's hard to tell. You'll never be able to know. That's why if you get a long term, they'll never know what you got, bro. You get a long term, baby. Oh, man. Well, good work, baby. This is obvious. It was obvious after he told us. Bro, this is Ozempic, man. Mr. Abanez with the 80K long term. Bro, he just told you. He is in Ozempic. Literally. So, Mr. Abanez, any comments you would like to give? Besides that?
I mean, honestly, like, when you realize, I think the thing is that you have to be very self-aware of like what works and what doesn't work. I've been like, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like I realized that like trading is really hard to hit every single play, but as long as if you're like exactly what Josh said, as long as if you're putting away 10% of your income and just literally investing it and just leaving it up to the long term to let it just do its magic, it works out in the end. And so
it literally is magic, bro. It's actually wild. I love it, bro. Well, good work, man. And I expect to see this keep growing, or another crib or another NVO facility or something, bro. You might let me know if you guys want to expand. I want to get into that, bro. I want to sell some Ozempic. Not really, but I do. It's a good money, bro. Dude, I can't believe you did it. So I love it. That is number one, Mr. Abanez. And then the second one I showed you was a nice 50K NVIDIA. Who do you guys think bought NVIDIA? It wasn't Carson now, and it wasn't Christian. Who bought this NVIDIA, bro? 50K. He has more. I only showed you the first part. Oh, I gave it away. It's a guy. Oh, I already told you. Oh. Well, my friends. 50K. NVIDIA. Man, Habibi. Mr. Fahad. My man. Bro, what a killer fucking pickup. You got some 50% Apple, some Meta. Mr. Fahar with the 50K long term, baby. Any comments, Lobster?
Dude, so for me, I haven't even I just started buying options this year, and I've only spent like maybe $100. Like I haven't hit anything, but like long term is where it's at. And I had this Middle Eastern financial advisor sit me down one day, and he put up the S&P 500, and he put it on the all time, and he said, if you look at this, it never goes down. There are moments you'll lose. If you need your money, the market goes down, you're gonna lose. But if you just have faith in the long term, 10 years, 15 years, you put your money there, it will go up. And when it dips, you buy the dip. So those are the best advice I could give.
Yeah, and you said it. You said if you need to sell, and that is actually right. That's why, like 10%, the idea is that you're not going to need the 10% unless you really need it. But that's the point. So if you're not using stocks to sell and you need to take it out and you are putting money you could comfortably set aside, that's how you do it, bro. Wow. I love it, man. Good work. Good work, baby. And yeah, just don't let the options get the best of you as you embark on that journey, and turn this even to a crib and double it up too, baby. Keep going. I love it. This is amazing. That is number 2. Mr. Fahar's 50K. And
Hey,
then
Josh, just to add to that too, I'm in escrow right now on a $1.3 million house in Santa Barbara.
Habibi.
And I didn't even have to sell the fucking
Habibi.
So, it's all there.
Good for you, bro. That's it. Now, all you got to do is don't leverage your shit and fuck it up, because that is the pathway, bro. You're on a very beautiful path, and you are blessed. So keep it up, man. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. So that is number 2, and he got the crib. Stop it. Number 3 is 5,600. So this, I think, was the smallest by a smaller margin. Whose portfolio is this, Chad? Oh. Chad stays winning. Again, you don't know. You don't know if it was a house. You don't know if they already used the long term, how it should be used. Well, number 3. It was G. I have a feeling you've been putting this towards cleaning business, and I have a feeling of options too. But what are the comments?
You're right. I've been putting it more towards, so my long term was longer. But this is all also like a proof of trust the process, because I was really negative 40K. I would like to say.
Oh, no way.
Losing my son. Yes. Like I remember I went through a postpartum depression. So this is literally me trusting the process and really investing in myself. So my long term was larger. However, I am helping my parents build a home in the Dominican Republic. So like I've been pulling from it. However, I am still trying to invest. And remember our 11/11 call, my cleaning business is now starting to grow more. So I know by the end of the year, it will be larger.
Well, it's good. That's why I wanted to know too. As long as you're not
business and option trading. Sorry for interruption.
As long as it don't go to gambling, I like all of it, because we were talking about it today. The other guy was asking me about pulling it. The long term is there for life. So the only thing I say, it's a parachute. You have to try everything, and I'm glad that you got a business and are doing everything else. You must use everything before you pull it. That's it. Regardless of the reason, you must exhaust every opportunity before you go in. But then, did you get out of the 40K in debt?
Yes, I am getting out slowly but surely.
No, that's good then.
Only probably like 12K away.
That's really good then. So you got to just start tackling that as well. I still think you pay yourself first, like I was saying. You start with that, and then you make another plan just for the debt as well. But I love it. It's still a long term. And as he said, it was longer. It'll get longer. That's what happens too. Even when you pull it out, as long as you stick with it, it goes.
Thank you. I appreciate you very, very much.
I love it. God bless you. And let's go. That's number 3, G. Were any of you guys correct so far? Did any of you? I haven't checked the emails yet, but I don't think anybody got it. Yeah, I think everybody already missed the top. No one's 100%. This is a hard game to play. I don't think you could ever really guess. So that was number 3. And now number 4. This one, I think I opened it up. No, not that one. No, not that one. This one. 13,000. NVIDIA 500%. Coke 400. IRM 280. Tesla 200. Abivi 104. I like these names. Number 4 with 13K. Number 4 was our man, the myth, the legend, Dago. Dago with 13-3, baby. I know it's hard. It's a hard game. What do you got, Dago? What are the comments? Tell us.
Hey boss. Well, it has been a long journey, so actually that portfolio was even
Spy coming down now too, you guys. It's 30 minutes on the dot, but Bigger candles here. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep. No, you're good. You're good. It was bigger, but I had to pull money out. I had to sell some shares because I bought a second property. And so, as you know, I worked with Jose on getting the second property not that long ago. So I had to sell some of those shares for the property. And also, I have another account that I'm putting money on as part of another long term for my son.
Wow.
I started doing that, let's say a year ago. So that one is 40K. So that one is it's just kind of having money right there and, making sure that
That's
he
amazing.
has a brighter future. So I have my money in different accounts just to make sure that it's not in one.
You got more than one long term, son.
Yep.
Woo!
Yep. And yeah.
That's amazing, bro. I love it. And honestly, I think even then, you guys here, and I think by the end of it, as we hear more about these, we'll get a little bit more. But, dude, you guys who have even sold the long term for a house or for whatever reason, I don't think you guys realize how hard it is to, like, build it up again. And not the task, but the mentality. Because doesn't it, I mean, I don't know. You tell me if anybody has ever sold. It's hard to get them. It's like going to the gym and then not going to the gym for like 3 months, and then you got to start off and you're still a little winded at first. But that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm very glad to see you guys even lifing within the long term and then still sticking with it.
It is hard. One comment, it is hard, but at the same time, for example, once you get your first property, yeah, the next week you're like, damn, I gave up all that cash or all that money for this property, but you have to put yourself in the mindset of like, no, actually it's not like that. Actually, you quadruple or you double your money because with the equity that you're going to get in a couple of years is going to be much greater than what you actually have right now. And by your second home, you just become addicted to it because you're like, okay, let me start this all over again so I can get the down payment and the closing costs and then get another house, and then it compounds over time.
It's just it's just hard again because, like you said, the week after, even the like 3 months, and then you go from having this nice little piggy bank to starting over and building it up. But as long as you get through that, I'm telling you, it just keeps going. It keeps going. But I love it, baby. That is number 4, and now number 5. Let's get it, baby. Number 5, 19,420% all-time gain. We don't know what's in it, but it made 400%. 19,500. Who is it? This, my friends, is your boy, Moondog. Moo! What up, baby?
Moondog in the house. Woo!
So what do you got in here, bro? What are the comments for this one?
I have a little bit of everything. I have pizza. I have a little bit. But that's just afterwards. But that hockey stick you see right there, that is Jackson Hole. That's when I learned about. What was it? I did a credit spread and I found out that you can short the SPY. And I went in and guess what? He beat us with a stick, but I went short and I won.
And then you kept it. That's amazing. But now,
Yes.
but then why you got options in your long term, bro?
I'm still learning.
Nah, you ain't learning shit. What do you mean? Why you still got options in that long term? Why don't you spread it out? Dago, tell this guy, Dago, we were just saying you got multiple long terms. What are you doing, bro? What do you mean?
No, I understand what you mean. It's just at that point, I was all over the place.
But what about now? So do you still have options in it or no?
No, I don't have options anymore.
Oh, okay. Then we don't care.
I have a separate account for that now.
Oh! I hope, baby. I hope. That's good then. I love it then. I approve this message. Otherwise, I was gonna keep asking you questions. You're gonna get to the bottom of this one.
Yep.
I love it, bro. That's awesome, man. Good work. Number 5, 19,000, Moondog. A little bit of options in there, but then he learned his ways. He learned. That's what he said. I'm going to take his word for it. I like it, baby. That's number 5. And now number 6. You ready for this one? You guys are running out of people on the list. 28K. Palantir, big gain on Palantir. BLK, big gain. He got the banks. Dang, son. Amazon, Disney, Tesla. 28.5. Carson? Dude, you guys, I think you guys just like Carson. Chad likes Carson and the girls. As every single, they're like the girls. Ivy, G, Carson, the girls, Carson and the girls, Carson and girl, the girl one, the girl Ivy, the one Carson. So, 28,400 is not Carson. It's not Ivy. It's not G. It is Christian. Christian number 1. Mr. Alvarado.
It's good, baby.
The ACL hurting, the long term going, baby.
Yes, sir.
What are the comments? What you got for me, man?
Honestly, mostly for like young guys and girls, like just honestly like, humble yourselves. Like don't try to make your life like a movie, because I feel like that's what I try to do, right? With the options trading when I was like 18 to 21. As soon as I got this job at a hotel, which again, like that's where I really humbled myself, because I'm like, well, I'm gonna be a busser. Like really, that's the job I have. But it took my time away from trading and it let me focus on my job. You know, strangest secret in the world right there. You know, you focus on giving and you're gonna receive something in return. There's no way around it. So I stopped focusing on the trading. I think at some point my portfolio went to like 80% profit, and that was on the long term, right? Just not trading. So I think that's it, right? Don't be afraid to humble yourself, and your life doesn't have to be like a movie. You don't have to have this like James Bond, Bruce Wayne type of job. Like any job, as long as you're able to save your money, put that to the side and invest it, it's gonna work out.
Damn, bro, that ain't the realest shit, bro. So you didn't. So I remember you back in the day, man. And so you were 18, 20, but like you didn't feel good taking a busing job. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, like because I said like I really wanted like a Bruce Wayne, James Bond type of job where I was gonna be wearing a really nice suit, telling people what to do, and I'm like, I wanted to do mortgages and real estate and all that stuff, but again, like I kind of like romanticized it, and it just wasn't for me at the time. Like I still haven't lost hope. Like now that I look at it, I'm like my long term's looking pretty good, savings are looking pretty good. I'm not that far away from getting my first house. But yeah, like I said, that busing job, I didn't realize how much it was going to change my life. Like the amount of money I was going to make and the time it was going to take away from trading, which ended up being a blessing in disguise, because then I didn't just burn money away. I could just let it sit. And
you did you did the reverse. You went from spending time, maybe make money, most likely lose it, to using your time to get paid and then keeping the money. That's a life changer right there. But no, man, I'm very proud of you, because even looking at your account, bro, like this is the realization myself I've had before, and I know a lot of other people, bro. Just like once you realize that if you touch any amount of bread and you keep it, even over a couple years, bro, you're gonna get a big account. Could you agree? Because
yeah,
I mean,
it doesn't matter what you do to get it, right? Like even if you're a plumber, if you're a mailman, whatever it is, like as long as you're getting paid, don't focus on how you got it. Like you got the money.
Oh, dude, that's what I will go a step further. And even like I was saying today, some of you guys, I don't know if you like your job or not, but you don't have to make that much money. And if you actually do save it and invest it the right way, you will end up with more money, assets, than somebody making 3, 4, 5 times as much as you that are not doing this. Do you understand? Everybody. This is for everybody, because it's real. And that's because even let me ask you this question. When you started the busing job, did the number 25,000 seem like a crazy amount to you?
Yeah, honestly, I couldn't get my portfolio past like $5,000.
And did the PDT thing, didn't that seem like a wild number, and you were like, what the fuck? Where did this, what do you mean 25K?
Yeah, and I don't even think about it because I really I think the last trade that I've done was probably like when all that stuff was going on with the tariffs. I was like doing little TOTs here and there, and I lost in all of them. But the thing is, like, again, I was doing such a small amount that it really didn't matter. So I don't even think about the pattern day trading rule anymore.
I was gonna say, how does 28,000 in an account feel now that you have it?
It's amazing, especially like being disabled. I didn't know like where I was gonna get income from, and I always thought that like I can always tap into my savings, I can tap into my long term, I can even tap into my employee stock purchase plan, which is something else I have on the side. So
that's amazing. ABTS, what's this? 280 to 7, bro. Small cap pump, but that's moving well. I like Christian's story better than that, but that's amazing, Christian. That's honestly, I'm very, very proud of you. And I don't know, man. I don't know if you do take any time off from the surgery, bro, that could be the time to do anything that you would need for like paperwork. So if you ever wanted to get any license or do anything, and even if you want to learn how to code, you could probably do that while you're recovering. So think about that, because that is the blessing in disguise. But I love your story, bro, and good work. I love to see that. 28 fucking K. Let's go. That is number 5 or number 6. And now number 7. Do you guys realize, do you know what the irony is? I didn't even plan this. But do you realize we're down to 2 accounts? And do you know who the remaining people are? Carson and Ivy. So, you got a 50-50 shot here. 7,666 and 78 cents. Is this Carson or Ivy? Who is it? Thank you to everybody. They all put themselves out here already. If you don't know, you know that they put themselves out here. Y'all, they let you judge away. Let's see your long term. Carson, Ivy, Carson, Ivy, Ivy, Carson. Well, this is Miss Ivy's. Ivy, not bad. Explain, what else you got for us?
So I sent you a picture of my Coinbase portfolio, which is at 40,000.
Oh, so you doubling up on us now, huh? You say,
Well-
What?
I sent it as proof so I wouldn't get in trouble. I asked you a question a few months ago when I found your stream. I am the one who's in student debt of like 25,000 with 4%. I have 10K savings, and then I have 40,000 in the Coinbase account, mostly Bitcoin, a little bit of Ethereum, and then I have this on the side. I graduated in 2020 during the pandemic, so I couldn't get a job. I was a student entrepreneur. I was very active, but everything was pretty much gone after that. I had something happen and I developed PTSD. I wasn't able to have a job for years. And then I got into caregiving because my mom started getting sick and I got scared. I didn't know how to take care of her. So I got into caregiving, and then my brother got into a motorcycle accident and couldn't walk for 6 months. So I also took care of him. So I've just been taking care of a lot of people my whole life. I really want to get back into the making and selling things and the business part. But, slowly and slowly we get there.
That's crazy. So let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Why so much more crypto, though?
This was before I found you, because I just found the live stream a few months ago. So I'm a big believer in Bitcoin like you are. And so I just feel like I like that it's separated from things. It's kind of safe. I just really like the future of blockchain technology and everything like that. My major was marketing with specialization in integrated marketing communications, and 2 minors, one in entrepreneurship and one in cognitive and behavioral neuroscience.
Jeez, bro, what? You're a brain scientist too?
I love neuroscience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I would tell, because I've said this to Chads too, as long, because that's a good crypto portfolio, and you're right, I do love Bitcoin, as long as you're not going crazy on it. But as I look, oh, go ahead.
I have like a $5 to $10 cent every day that I buy Bitcoin. That's how I've been able to do
Beautiful.
it. When I have more money, I'll try to invest thousands at the dip and stuff, but I don't really get to do that. But this is just like, telling you guys, no matter if you don't have a job, like I'm from LA, like we hustle, we figure out how to get money for this stuff. So there's really no excuse not to have a long term.
Amen. No excuse to have a law term. That's it. You're going to be a real estate agent too, so crib is coming up there. And you have it set up as long as you don't. I would just put more in stocks and real estate and let the Bitcoin just do its thing, because that you're heavily weighted on it now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and that's enough to do damage.
With you, and I bought some NVO, and I bought some stuff like that with you, and I'm like consistently adding, because my portfolio, it's like maybe 5 or 6 years, 7 years old. I haven't added to it at all before I started your channel. I lost not a shit ton of money, but like $500 on Ethereum Classic, and that totally like snipped me in the butt, and I've been trying to be careful with trading and everything since.
So I'll give you long term. The trades hit or miss, all depending on craziness, but the long term will definitely. That's crazy. You've never added to it. So if you are going to start, you're going to watch this thing turn into up and to the right like all the other ones. So I love it. But that is very good. I can't wait to see what you do next. That is amazing.
Thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate everybody in the chat, and on the channel. So thank you all so much, and long term for life.
Amen. God bless. That's what I'm talking about. That is number 7, Miss Ivy. And now you know the last one. This is easy now. Carson, 8,200. He just bought a house. I don't know. I think you guys are all going to be like, Josh, I got 18 other portfolios too. So I don't know, but what I got sent. This is what we got.
Yeah,
you guys.
that's the one. That's the most important one. I have other, forms of investment in the trading account, but that's, that's beside the point and doesn't exist. But yeah,
I love it. And you got a crib.
This is the result of a crib. I had to sell a lot because I didn't really know what to expect, but I knew I was ready. So I kind of just have cash now that I'm just kind of depositing back. But, everyone's got a story, and, it's just a grind, and you got to, eat canned tuna and Dollar Tree pasta as long as you can until, your investments outpaces your time you're giving away.
Amen, bro. And let me ask you this. Do you have another house on your goal list?
Yeah, I've been.
How does it feel after buying a house? Like, have you dealt with expenses? But what about like the expenses? You're not like pissed? Furniture? Nothing?
No.
A hose? Dude, you're so optimistic. What the fuck? How?
Yeah, I'm a pretty risky guy. When I was 20 years old, I just packed my stuff one way ticket and moved to Hawaii by myself. You probably have heard me talk about that.
Dude.
So that's kind of my send it kind of optimism. Yeah. I don't know. I think you just gotta kind of listen and trust the process, like a lot of you guys have said, and keep hustling. I don't know. It's very easy. It's harder to not listen than it is to listen.
Tell him, bro. Amen. I love it.
And
that's great, bro. Well, congratulations on the crib, bro, and you got a law term too, and everybody. So now. I don't know I got to go through the list, but we only have 10 minutes. So all of my contestants that played, I appreciate you. This was our trial run, but I'm going to go through over the weekend, and I'll see which one of you was correct. And then I'm going to email you back, and then tell me what item you want from Amazon for $100 if you won. So all of y'all, though, and here's the deal. You all have long terms, man, and I'm very, very proud of y'all. And that was the first. I think we should do this. I think we should do this a lot more. But I chose a specific set. I kept that one within the $100,000 range. So everybody, I hope you guys realize, man, we share this space with a lot of people. You guys come from all over in different amounts and everything. But the long term is for everybody. You realize that, right? That's what I'm trying to tell all of you. 10%. And 5-10 years from now, all of this will look different. None of you are guaranteed to have nothing if you don't want that. And again, and if you have a lot now and you don't handle it well, it will turn into nothing. So, very simply, save 10% and get a law term. And thank you guys, for real, because all of you here, man, you guys are examples of it, bro. And let's keep it up. A lot more work to do. We're only halfway through. So that means it'll take us just as long to go backwards as it will to go forward. So make your mind up, Chad. But I love you. Zoom guys, I'll get back to you on the email. Thank you for playing. And that's it. Now we got 10-minute rig, baby. Peace out. I'll see you on stream. Ivy, Carson. Ivy, Carson, G, Ivy, Carson. Okay. Well, Chad, how was that? That was fun. You couldn't tell. Nobody got it. I think there's no more than like 30%, I think. That was a hard game. I like it. We should do that more until you guys recognize everybody's long term. But there was a lot. There's a lot in the email. Oh, yeah. And that's it, bro. Anybody. You'll never even know who had the big long term. Anybody could get a long term. Y'all don't feel me, bro. They don't feel me, dog. Come on. But happy Friday. We have 8 minutes remaining. But I will only have one game of COD, I think, afterwards. And then I got to go Friday. So we don't have to. We should just play now. Run. Why? You have things moving, but the funniest part is that, do you guys remember when I was ranting in the morning? Figure to the sky, baby. That's why, you don't have to wear yourself out, Chad. But we're at the same spot from when I started ranting an hour into the day. Like, no exaggeration. SRPT. No, I don't need shit. You're good, bro. Enjoy. We got the humble one. That's all we needed. That's it. I need to go to the bathroom. That's it, man. I gotta
our screens and communication.
But I'll be back. We only have 10 minutes though, but I don't think we're gonna move much, you guys. And then finalize your place
A couple of seconds,
for the
90
weekend.
seconds is what the estimated outage was. That's way too long any time of day. And if that continues, even though they're making changes, Melissa, this is going to be one of those issues that's really going to have people questioning if they want to fly into that airport.
All right, Phil, thank you. Phil LeBeau. Let's get to Christina. Christina, you've got details on microchip and Taiwan semis moves higher. Big move on microchip.
Yeah, and then that's because management says their industry has hit, quote, a bottom, echoing similar comments from executives at Texas Instruments as well as STM just in recent weeks with their earnings report. Microchip, for those that don't know, makes chips for appliances, sensor connectivity, auto systems, and they're seeing improved ordering patterns as many customers really work through their chip stockpiles. Essentially, they're moving from an inventory correction phase to a restocking cycle. Evercore ISI thinks Microchip could potentially double its revenues within the next 12 to 24 months, while Citi expects the company to have, quote, the strongest bounce in fundamentals once the economy recovers. That's according to them. And so these are just encouraging signs for the stock and why you saw it jump. Also encouraging is TSMC on your screen, the world's largest chip manufacturer. Their April revenue jumped 48% year over year. That's the highest monthly sales figure on record. TSMC puts out their monthly earnings, or monthly sales every single month, but they don't really break down what drove the surge, but it's reasonable to assume, what is it? AI hardware played a significant role since they had previously indicated they expect AI-related servers and processor revenue to double in 2025. And so that's helping shares, which, by the way, up over 24% just over the last year, 12 months, almost 1% higher today, though.
But there is a little asterisk next to that record sales figure, right? I mean, part of it is going to be pulled forward or expected to be pulled forward.
Precisely. You and I have talked about that quite a bit with a lot of these more cyclical names.
All right, guys. 4 minutes. Fine, dude. We're doing nothing. That's it. So they're going to wash. And they already washed all the premiums from the morning. That's it. You go to make up your mind. You get one more week till the middle of the month. And then, yeah, the China bets over the weekend. But remember, it's just, if you are looking for a lot of answers over the weekend, we got to get lucky. That's it. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of swirling questions in the air. Kind of no matter whatever initial deal we talk about. Or just think, too, what if we get all the headlines by Sunday? And or if we get anything after the bell. Remember, even last Friday, we did get a couple of updates. I keep seeing Argentina. YPF. A Yosh Games alumni icon. Can we, like for Twitch? I know you could do that on Twitch, but can you do it on YouTube? Should. Maybe we could make a podium. But I need to think of good games. That's it. That one took me 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks to think of that. 2.5 weeks for that idea. So I gotta cook up some. We'll see. I'm gonna chill. I don't know if I'm going to a spa this weekend, but I'm definitely getting a tan. So that could give me some ideas, you know? Nothing like just getting burned by the sun. I'm not going to sun gaze this time, or I learned how to do it properly. You do not stare directly at the sun. No one told me that. I'm not hitting nothing today. No, you're pretty ripped though, Carson. I noticed that. I didn't want to compliment you in front of all my friends. You know, I didn't want them to judge me. But yeah, you're looking pretty ripped, bro. I see delts. I could, real recognize real, bro. Real recognize real is all I'm gonna say. I guess some solid delts, bro. I think but just don't get injured. If you don't get injured, you'll get way bigger than me. Like, for real. Like, just don't get injured. You're still young. You just got your first crib, too. Just don't tear your rotator cuff. It's the best advice I could give you. As long as you do not get injured, that's it, bro. Nah, but rotator cuff's terrible, dude. Terrible. Close could be wild, but I'm not. Unless we're going to sell off 200 points or run up. That's it. We just ended practically where we started? Oh, this is disgusting. Dude. You're like 30 points below where we closed last Friday. And then 10 points above the opening on Monday. That's crazy. So, yeah. Even then, the same, even what I told you guys at the beginning of this week, that same range, the FOMO zone. Now you just need another week. So, oh shit. 45 seconds! Let's go. Rotator cuff advice, stretch it, bro. You could fix it without surgery, but it takes like 6 months of every day you have to do these like wacky ass stretches. You need resistance bands. You gotta put your fucking elbow on a wall with a weight and move it like a robot. You need like a stick and do the back stretches. It's terrible. Wall stretch every day. The ball on the stick. Yeah, as long as you do it every day. Sorry, I was telling him about his thing. Are you gonna get mad at me because we're at the same price as 730? Good game, you guys. GG, we did it. Oh, Chad Adonia. Ding, 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 ding. Now you get trade anxiety over the weekend. It'll all start over on Monday, baby. So your long term still near all-time highs. Are you guys ready? You all getting a long term today? Saving money? Amen? Can I get an amen? Y'all gonna stick to the plan, amen? Come on. That's it, and it's okay. Because you know it's a good thing, and you want it. Amen. Oh, C50! 50! Stop. 50! Oh, we did it. Where the fuck is the, bro? I'm gonna give you bells. Not even, is it Christmas? Feels like Christmas. Feels like fucking Horda. It's Friday, but it feels like Christmas. I had the bells. It's Christmas. 50 of them. 50 of them. That means 5 of you are going to get real lawn terms and become millionaires. The other 45 are getting banned. Okay, that's just stats. I would love for more, but I'll leave that up to you. I'm just playing, but make the most of it. Make the most of it. That's why they like it. That's why they're giving you a shot. The members are like, all right. They're like, worst case, I get a laugh from a band. Best case, that's another Chad raised in the right ways of Chadadonia who grows up to become a landowner who stands for liberty. Because you see what I'm saying? And may best of luck, and may we see who comes through the fire. But GG's, baby. What a week, bro. What a crazy month. Everything. We got more, bro. Just get ready for more. So, Chadadonia, enjoy your weekend. Thank you, Ciro. Thank you to all the Chads, and let's go, man. Get a long term. Get a long term and chill, bro. I love it. You say you don't need a James Bond-ass job, bro. If you win 100, can you exchange it for an invite to your wedding? Is it in California? Is your wedding in California, Ryan? My Middle Eastern brother. Ryan, if it's in California, I will consider it. That's it. Moore Park, that's California, right? That's July 19th. I will consider it. That is a possibility. That's it. Other than that, yeah, we'll see. I'll go over your results. Let's see. If it's in Cali and it's a wedding, I mean, that is the criteria, bro. And congrats, bro. You got a crib. You got the long term. You're getting married. That's good. That's it. All you have to do is stay away from leverage. Leverage, ladies, and liquor. If you already got a lady, it should be easy. So, whatever it is, that's it. Just do not get clapped and ruin the good work you have done. That's it. You've done very good work, bro. I love it. So, yeah, send me the invite. I will consider it. I'll check your results out. Happy Friday. I like it. I'm eating a jelly bean to celebrate. Well, Chad, long term. Do you understand? You need the long term. But that's it. No James Bond ass shit. Humble yourself and save today and forever and grow it. And it will pay you. It will give you something good. Do you understand? For real. You can't. That's it. The moment you let go of all fast money dreams, you will make more money than the fastest way you ever have. Okay, it may not be in a day, but hear me. Amounts that will seem impossible now will not be. I hope you guys see it for real. But that's it. You got to make the right choice. Choices, Josh. Choices, many of them. Make the right one. But on that note, Chadadonia, are you ready? Let's play some COD. I have to go, so I got like one game of COD. I won't even play 2K. But I got one game of COD in me, bro. One game of COD. Long term. Okay, let me get you some Uncle, and let me set this up. Sound good? Bam, 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 bam. Actually, I want to listen to the old one. You know, some of the old ones are very good. I'll play this. Oh, this is a new one.
Some people don't even have dreams. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be right back.
If you're blessed enough to
it won't
have
take
a dream,
me too long, because I got to
chase
go.
it, bro.
Hey, yo. Get a long term. YouTube.com/the stock market. 10% in the mix.
I had a drink like Martin. Then I heard a couple stories. Never met my heroes, never had one. Never wanted things I never had, son. I got it, then I grabbed them. Looking back, these bitches Southeast sad them. Good morning, don't ignore your sword for the war. Armor's no good if you leave that shit at home. I don't care if that match up with the drum. I ain't young, I ain't care about looking dumb. Out my way, we could talk when I'm done. Does it look like I'm finished? Even if I was, dog, I do my own dishes. Why the fuck you in my business? I ain't tryna be a menace. Need a couple minutes, but you're talking in your bitch and just show me that you don't get it. Look, now I wasted your time trying to reprimand, explain the basic shit so you could understand. I ain't being mean the way I teach the big leagues, ain't throwing underhand. I'm not the bad guy, I'm the best coach that you ever had. Something like LaMelo's dad, mama was an immigrant, $5 an hour working with Brillo pads. We got some things we shouldn't have, so I can feel down, but I don't ever think I'm really sad. Life a miracle, but I won't give you one. But I could teach you shit, and you'll walk away with dividends. Wish you'll bought more, and then you'll wish you did it young. You missed the first harvest, but tell me about the second one. Trying to build while looking at the clouds. I'm looking at my hand, then I'm looking at the ground. Peter walked on water, but fell. When he looked around, I heard that story all my life. I think I start to get it now. Slow in the fast lane, answers in my last name. They really didn't listen, that's a damn shame. But that don't mean my plans changed. Maybe just the landscape did what I said without a handshake. 3,004 an ounce, that sound like a fair rate. Word is gold, they only kept theirs too late. So I'm on with your new face. A snake can move a few ways. And life a bitch that lie about how the fruit tastes.
Nah, bro.
Welcome back.
Bro, gold was at 2,800 when this song came out. Stop it. This song just came out. Gold wasn't at 3,000 when the song came out.
It's a cold, baby. Coach always said, don't look down when you dribble. Arguing right, left, I went up the middle. That's a big account, but it started with a little. So before the bounce, I sold for my initial. Swear I lost count, head just on a swivel. This ain't about clout, it's about who's beneficial. Finger to the clouds with the whip superficial. Made my mama proud and some friends artificial. Why you getting loud? Trying to keep it civil. Told me run it back, now I'm up triple. Dime is a dime and a nickel is a nickel. Eyes will arise when the money's in the middle. I ain't that wise, they just shady, that's simple. If I'm not that guy, then why would y'all listen? See, it get nervous when I'm quiet. It don't happen on the cell, I make the money when I buy it. Passionate as well, and I love it, you should try it. Imagine past the bell, you either gambling or lying. True serum, I be sipping on that shit. No long term, that's a different type of bitch. Think it's just money, dog, open up your shit. I was getting ready before I was getting rich. Preparation, child of the nation. Try to sell us change, but they raised us impatient. You can know the price and not understand the basis. They haven't faced the truth, Josh is still faceless. Killing shit, I could quit now. From this damn song to owning the whole town. Bitches smiling at me, my peers make a frown. First I didn't get it, but I understand it now. Keep shooting like I'm born in Chino Hills. It's hard to keep money, harder to keep it real. If I was really cocky by now, I would have been killed. But if you kill me, I meet God, so low key, I'm kind of thrilled.
You guys, this is not the same. You guys still have to hear it on the shitty YouTube. You don't even know how it do. Wait till you get that bitch in the car. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. That's it, man. I don't know when it comes out. That's up to Uncle. He said after today's Philo, we could release, like, I could put it out. That's all. That's what you gotta do. All right, I'm ready to play. Are you guys in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 more, but when I ask, usually 5 more come. And that's praise God. But at the end of the day, we need to... I'm gonna start it up, okay?
Go, baby. Launcher. I got 5 on it, got 10. I'ma pay myself before I pay another man. I'ma tighten up asking for a hand. I cut every single bitch off that wasn't with the plan. I won't lie. Sometimes I got scared, but a valuable lesson. Still standing here. I'm the crazy one. They're just being weird. Went and bought a whip the first time the check cleared. That's facts. Damn. Try to take it back when I had to pay the tax. Looking at the stats, who could guess how I went back? Forward and back, but we ain't going back again. This guy's grand, but I never seen the Vatican. One more hand is how you give it back again. Learned all the rules, that don't mean that I was adamant. Remember in school, teacher said I was extravagant. Bitch, I'm passionate, don't move your mouth again. Stacking more than racks, my dividends got dividends. I could never die, cause if you kill me, I ain't dead. Wanted to be fly, but it's just plain in the end. Be reborn, they conform, y'all silly. If I bent the knee, I would probably have a Billy.
That's it. That's it. We gotta play. That's it, bro. What up, baby? How are you? How do you guys like? I'm loud today, I feel like. I'm like trying not to talk loud. You know that? Cause you know how hard I've tried today to not be my Middle Eastern father? Because I know this fucking mic is so loud. No, but it hears everything. I can't wait to fart. I haven't farted yet. You know that? At least I'll be honest, but watch. It's going to pick up my fart too. I know it. I remember it. Because back in the day, y'all used to know when I would fart. But then all of a sudden, nobody knew when I would fart. Unless it was really bad. But, so I don't know. This one, yeah, it's like 4K now. Prove it. I can't. I can burp on command. I can't fart on command. Can you? That's dangerous. You going, I'm old. I'll poop myself. What do you mean, bro? Yeah, what do you say? Dude, I'll shit myself. If I tried, I've never tried. I don't want to try. Yeah, that's hella crazy, bro. You're young if you haven't. And I'm not that old. But like, you know, I don't know, bro. That's not talent. I think it's just, I don't know what it is, to be honest. I don't know. But yeah, I need to change the subject. Let me burp. I can't burp now. I'm nervous. See, I could get a burp out. You breathe. Yeah, anytime I want. Anytime I want. Did I tell you the other one? I think I've told you. So this is getting really weird now. I was going to ask you how your weekend is. Now we're getting into weird personal fun facts. You know, I could regurgitate. So yeah, bro, maybe I am an AI or a squirrel. But yeah, I could regurgitate. So I could eat food, swallow it, and I could bring it right back up. Yeah, like a bird. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all keep playing around. I'm gonna sun you. I'm gonna really I'm gonna chew your food up and feed it to you, dog. I'll swallow it, spit it back out, say what? What? And stare you in the eyes. I'm staring at the chat. You can't see me right now. But so yeah, other than that, before we go off the deep end, how are you guys? How did I discover it? I was a kid. I don't know. I swallowed something and it needed to come back up, and it came back up. And I was like, that was easy. So yeah, I don't know. This was like Halo days. But other than that, how are you guys doing? Would you have any weekend plans? That's it. I'm either going to hang out with my girlfriend or not. And then if not, I'm going to see moms or not. Or I'll see her the other day. But I ain't got nothing. Oh, I do have something, actually. I can't tell you, though. But it's related to, I can't tell you. Secure enough. Are you ready, guys? Can we not fucking lose, too? Chad? You guys remember? We were getting pub stomped? Yo, no one got my back. Watch the other way. Shut up! Damn it. IKEA, yo, you want to hear a joke? I got a dad joke. Did you know? Is IKEA? Is he Denmark? What country? Or Sweden, right? Isn't IKEA Sweden? Jeez, bro, we're getting wrecked again.
We're losing Alpha. Bravo zone secure.
Sweden, yeah. So he he won the election. The CEO of IKEA won the election, and then he became the president. The first thing he did was assemble his cabinet immediately. I don't care if I'm 0 for 4. I just wanted to tell you that joke. Yeah, you get it? He assembled his cabinet. First. That's a good dad joke. Yeah, my girl is, she's going, and I don't know if I'm gonna go with her. That's what I gotta decide, but I still gotta go see her and drop some shit off at her crib before she leaves. And then I'm gonna decide. I don't know if I'm gonna go with her or not. It all depends. Honestly, it'll depend if I need a poop or not. And if, how kind of, you know, am I willing to go outside? Man, I am, thank you. Terrible. You laughed? It was a good dad joke? Good. I liked it. I heard that joke. I said, that's pretty funny. Yo, Boeing After Hours. They made sure one set of contracts expired. Watch my back, bro. What? Fucking 0 for 3 what, bitch?
Losing B. RCXD maneuvering.
Take it back, just go save money, dog.
Bravo lost. Hostile UAV established overhead. Bravo is gone.
UAV fuel check 50%.
Operating RCXD.
Oh, yeah. Fucking chopper gunner. Fucking, what you saying, dog? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Over the fucking KD ratio. Come on, this guy I need to just stay alive for that fucking thing.
UAV inbound. TACOM, authorized LDDR strike. That guy down. Eyes on enemy.
Hit that guy.
Sustaining damage. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Oh, no!
Take it out.
No. Oh my gosh, no. You're right.
Losing B.
Go. You go to the spot. Tell me, I'm gonna get you. Happy Mother's Day, G. I forgot, bro, for how much of a mama's boy I am. I can't believe I forgot to shout out the moms for Mom's Day, bro. Oh my goodness. And I forgot too. Even everything. So yeah, no. Happy Mother's Day. And you get a spa day on me, G. Happy Mother's Day as well. And you should relax. Amen. Let's see. Dude, it's fucking Mother's Day. No, it is. I remember, like, I didn't even get to say bye to all the moms and tell them how much we love them. Oh, I yelled at them for saving money. I should have yelled at them to love their moms. Because you guys know that's another thing, too. Honestly. Even if you don't like your mom, you gotta love your mom. You don't fucking feel me, bro. And these guys, man. These motherfuckers. I can't believe it. Happy Mother's Day.
Get an LDDR on my mark.
Get the fuck out of my way, bro. Yeah, it's Sunday, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna. I guess I'll still have time. Oh my gosh.
Losing Bravo. Incoming Semtex. You get high. Losing Charlie.
Oh yeah, right.
Securing B.
Damn.
Secure.
Bro, come on. I get a
Zone
good
A.
jump on. Why you guys all behind this fucking wall?
Enemy UAV inbound. Losing Bravo.
Enemy is on that.
Losing B. We lost B. Taking B. Hostile UAV established overhead.
No one's up there. I'm just shooting. Just in case they want to run into a bullet.
Marking down Bravo.
Incoming flashbang.
Oh, I ran out of bullets? That's crazy.
Losing Bravo. Enemy CUAV inbound. Bravo lost. Enemy UAV inbound. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Gotta flank him.
As they're marking care package LZ.
I've only played Warzone a couple times. Nice.
Charlie. Taking B. Marking down Bravo. RTXD maneuvering. Securing B. Securing out. They're taking C.
Damn it, I thought I was camping good.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Enemy sniper shooting.
Hostile counter UAV established above. Hostile UAV established overhead. Taking Bravo underway. B secured. Ada requesting LDVR. Enemy UAV inbound. Losing B. Losing Bravo. Requesting care package deployed.
Get him.
Hostile target.
Operating RTXD. Finish lines in sight. Don't let up.
Don't let up.
Get an LDVR on my mark.
Yeah, right, bro. Help me.
Zone A. Losing B.
Where'd that go over there?
Tack off. Get a health drum on my
Sighted
grid.
on target.
CIA's a bunch of
You have
proud
2
men.
LMGs? Yeah, son.
Become prepared.
The fuck?
They don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I got 2 of them. The fuck? So did Moses. Fuck, I'm thinking Noah. Why'd I call him Moses? Moses is Ark? Sorry, I've been watching too much news. Put on pumps. Thank you, thank you. Zombies, you can only do 4 people though. Look at it, we just Colt Rice Lady, nice. Look at that, bro. That's how we pub stomp, you guys. Look at, I'm glad we pub stomp finally. Show 'em what's good, bro. We haven't been making a name for ourselves in these streets. All right. I got one more. Let's run one more. I'm not supposed to play one more, but we'll play one more, and I gotta go. But Chad, happy Mother's Day. You better say happy Mother's Day to all your moms and take care of your moms. And your wives and girlfriends and baby mamas. That's it. I only got a girlfriend. I don't got no baby mama. That's all you. But I got mom. I got sisters who are moms. Everybody got a mom. Well, technically. So, it's a weird day. But not really. But you know that. Everybody came out of somebody. Unless. Oh, wait. I got banned. You need to change your clan tag? Who are you? Are you Mad Cool Seed? Or are you Geta long term? Isn't Mother's Day one of the most popular holidays in the world? And then Father's Day is like one of the least popular holidays in the world? So what you're saying is go make your girlfriend a mother tonight? No, that's not what I said. You know what? Happy Mother's Day, okay? Tesla Jess, happy Mother's Day, Tesla Jess. Okay? Okay, where's Elon in this conversation? Fucking Elon. I hate this map. Why are they modeling guns? Did I tell you guys? One of these Fridays, my mom came on and she was like, I said something and she was like, no, you were shooting. You guys were playing shooting guns. I said something about like peace and all this. I was like, no. And she's like, no, you were shooting gun on the stream. I was like, what? I was like, what are you talking? She's like, you were playing with the gun, the shooting. I was like, what? And I was like, oh, she said the game. I was like, Call of Duty? I was like, oh. So yeah. Yo, below you, visual, I think. I guess, yeah. I was like, you are technically right. I guess it is violent, yeah. I guess it's... Fucking fake John Wick. I'm the real John Wick. Bro, imagine getting outmaneuvered by a guy with an LMG. That's crazy. I hate this map. Dystopian running around with his sword. It don't matter what setting it is, just dystopian running around with his sword. Ready for battle, sir. It's a stick. They spawn behind us? Oh, what?
Give me eyes in the sky.
I hate playing against
Enemy
these
UAV
stupid
inbound.
sniping assholes. You know that? I hate it. That was crazy. He just quit. Like, that was wicked.
Sentry turret operational.
Enemy moving.
Oh, I know where I'm gonna... I have a hiding spot. I think he's in it. Hey, bro. This map sucks, and we're playing little sniper
Net
kids.
call. Enemy watchdog helo inbound. Hostile UAV established overhead. Enemy CUAV inbound. Enemy Hellstorm launch detected.
I'm fucking just confirming these ass kills, bro. Watch, I'm gonna show you guys.
Hellstorm incoming.
I'm in the water.
Test watchdog, you in my AO.
Yeah, bro, this is the best spot on the map. That's it. We just gotta push them over here. And then someone watch me over here. That's it. We watch this door.
Authorizing UAV mission.
They ain't never gonna get me. Just enjoy the view, bro. Is that a helicopter? That's ours. Visuals, if you pull him back, I'm behind you. Kind of. Far away. If they come across that rock, I have that. Maybe I should go help him out. I should just watch here.
Trust is a luxury you can't.
Cast napalm strike on transmitted cords.
There you go. If you run back visual, I got you. If they ever press you. Okay. Trying to send some supportive bullets your guys' way.
Hostile counter UAV established above. Enemy UAV inbound. TACOM, requesting recon overhead.
Where the fuck hit me?
Threat online.
We got a sniper.
Target location.
TACOM, give me a UAV.
This guy's in the water.
Get down, frag.
Oh! That looked
Hostile
good.
UAV established overhead.
UAV fuel check 50%.
Contact with UAV has been lost.
Enemy taken down.
Mag dump king. I am. I don't like this map though. And then the snipers.
Failure requesting LDBR.
LDVR sounds like long-term investment vehicle.
RCXD active.
Well, trailing 12 months. Every time I hear that, I literally, I hear LT. You stupid.
Hostile front.
Release napalm strike on my mark.
Out your gun. Frag out.
You have a good one too, baby. Enjoy it. Have a good Mother's Day. Rest up. Men in Black and get ready for Monday. Wait, what do you mean Men in
Enemy
Black?
UAV inbound.
You either know or you know. Or you don't.
Enemy CUAV inbound.
Alright, we gotta hurry this up, bro.
Throwing frag.
Very bad
Get a
game.
dreadnought airborne.
We're losing?
Hostile UAV established overhead.
We must win, Chad. Come on. Get those tags.
Enemy found.
Outplayed Crimson One. Step it up. Enemy UAV inbound. Hostile care package inbound. Hostile counter UAV established above.
I got the shot.
Oh! Yeah, right! 2K. Am I playing 2K? Why is this game so stupid? I didn't think I loaded 2K. That's crazy. I thought I was playing Call of Duty. Call of 2K. All right, Chatadonia. On that note, it's time to depart. I love you, though. And I wish you all the best. But it is time to enjoy our weekends. Have a great Mother's Day and happy Mother's Day to all. And I love you. And get the long term, man. And get ready. You know, we're almost halfway done with the year, but we got another half coming our way, my friends. A little bit more. So get ready for disappointment. You better think about this weekend. Let go, my friends. Let go and grab on to the right one. Game time. So, Chad, I love you all. Enjoy your weekend. And don't forget why we're here. Why we keep going. Why that faith, hope, and love ain't never going out of style. And why you get it when you're willing to let go of it. Or you will lose it if you cling to it. Why, baby? Why? Finger to the sky, baby. To God be the glory, and to the grace of God alone. Amen. Amen. So, Chatadonia, I love you. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you soon, and peace. Yeah, hey, I sound good on this microphone. Yeah. I'm mentally stable. Let my wife, my sister, explain. I don't know, Joe. I don't know, but we're going to China, Switzerland this weekend. That's where you meet the Chinese in Switzerland. We'll have a good deal. We'll make a good deal. Fair trade, not free. Fair. I'll see you on the watch list. Goodbye. God bless America. Thank you, veterans. Thank you. No, thank you. You guys are great. Wonderful. I love them. Thank you. Goodbye.